2017 Perry Lecompton High School live web stream is brought to you by Ham Companies, a strong employer of Jefferson County for over 70 years, providing high-quality service in waste management, asphalt, road construction, and quarries. And McRae Lumber, with 2 convenient locations in Topeka and Lawrence. Be sure to call R.J. Brown at the Lawrence location or Travis Daniels at the Topeka location for all of your home improvement needs. And First State Bank and Trust, your local full-service bank with hometown pride. Let their friendly staff help you with loans, savings, and checking. Whether you're a longtime customer or looking to open a new account, First State Bank and Trust is there for you.
Go up the hill and on the
Good evening, everyone. Welcome to Sabetha, Kansas. We are back in Sabetha at Sabetha High School.
Yeah,
A return trip.
It looks like a familiar place.
Yes, it does. Along beside me, Mark Armstrong join us tonight on the microphone. Also, Will Gantz will be on board helping us with the camera and also with any technical support that we can muster out of him. So
there we go. That's a good thing.
We should have a great matchup for you tonight, folks. Again, this is second round playoff action, which we'll call regional playoff. And again, it's the Bluejays coming in at a 9-1 record. Their only loss this season to Nemaha Central. And of course, the Cause at 7-3, losing to Sabetha 28-21 earlier in the year. And also dropping a game to Nemaha Central and to Silver Lake. All those teams currently playing.
And
in the playoffs.
Having a good shot in the playoffs.
So let's take a look. Speaking of playoffs, let's run up real quick just to give you an idea of what the 3A tournament bracket's going to look like. So what you should be seeing on your screen right now is the complete bracket. You can see scores there. You may have to zoom in a little bit closer. But again, everything coming in from us score-wise last Tuesday night. And again, the 3A second-round games being played either this afternoon or this evening. Some of those games starting, such as Nemaha Central and Sabetha, playing right down the road. I believe they had a 4 o'clock kickoff. Our game kicking off at 6, and I believe some others around the state in 3A kicking off at 7 p.m.
It will be an interesting night in 3A, that's for sure.
So let's take a little bit closer look at the area we're concerned about here. And again, that's your matchup again, the Blue Jays versus the Cause tonight. Sabetha coming off of that Tuesday night win over Mar Hill, and of course Cause downing the Bears and St. Mary's. The other bracket in this quarter look bracket, Osage City defeated Jayhawk Lynn 14-48, and also Caney Valley, the Bullpups, getting past Cherryville Charges 55-22. So those are your games. The winner of these two games will then match up next Friday, November the 10th. Home site to be determined yet. Looking at the schedule, if you want to get a little refresher, again, it's been a while since we've been to Sabetha. I believe it was probably week 4.
Week 4, end of September, yes.
That's right. So the score again, we mentioned 28-21. What you should see on your screen there is the complete schedule and scores from the Blue Jays. And going down that list, of course, their only loss, a 21-7 loss to Nemaha Central, the Thunder. Again, also the Thunder, the Big 7 League champions.
That, of course, was the huge rivalry game. It was played at Nemaha Central, and Nemaha Central pretty good. Yeah. They're playing this afternoon, having a little tough time with Silver Lake. We hear the latest score on that was Silver Lake 19, and Nemaha Central is 7.
19-7, I think.
I think probably in the fourth quarter. So
see how that one ends up. We'll keep you updated on Nemaha Central and Silver Lake. Also, what you're looking at, the complete schedule and scores for the Cause. You should see that on your screen. Again, we mentioned those 3 losses. Sabetha, Nemaha Central, a 30-13 loss there. And also the heartbreaker against Silver Lake. The Eagles coming away with a 40-35 win in district play there.
Yep. And that was one of those games where we really had some chances. Play here, a play there, turnover here, turnover there, and who knows, we could end up winning that game also.
Now just looking at a couple of things, again, Cause pretty excited here about this playoff run. And before we get into that, we're going to take a break real quick, and we're going to have the national anthem played.
Well, it's close. 3.5 minutes, and we'll tee this one up, JB.
We are. And a nice job by the Sabetha High School marching band, the national anthem there. And again, Mark, it's playoff football. Everybody's excited about this. If you're still alive.
That's
anyway,
right. At this point, they say the old saying is survive and advance, survive and advance. And that's what it is. This could be a real interesting game for us. As we were talking about before the game, the strengths of each team. Sabetha with the dominant running game, big up front on offense. Perry Lecompton, of course, countering with speed and quickness. We can run, we can throw, we do lots of things. And that's what you want to be able to do in playoff games.
Yes, sir. And again, it's again, you never know what's going to happen on a playoff night, especially rematches. So, the coaches have a lot of time to look at that video and break things down. And they'll find little things that they can attack, little things they can tweak. And, again, we expect to see a really good football game here tonight. And, again, we mentioned exciting time. One thing I want to throw up on the screen for the folks at home real quick. Again, we had a little send-off today for the cause, so you can see the boys loading there earlier today. And as we went down the road, another thing, we noticed a few signs here and there. So, of course, Go Cause, Rise as One. So, again, thanks for all those parents and those folks that went to the extra time and put that out for the fellows and the coaches as they could see on the way out.
Well, the coin toss just took place, and Perry Lecompton won the toss and has deferred to the second half. And that means it's their choice in the second half, typically what schools do, teams do this time of the year. All year, actually. You'd rather play maybe defense first as opposed to offense. So we'll see what happens, see if we learned our lessons. The last time we played, Sabetha had their way with us. Our young linebacker core did not do a very good job getting out and stuffing that running game. And in the second half, they seemed to learn the lesson. We did a lot better in the second half.
Absolutely. Now, again, you talked about second half and adjustments, Mark. One thing, again, we're going to look at, one of the names we're going to look for tonight, who's it going to be on Sabetha's team?
Well, there's Gruber and Garber. You take your choice on those two. They've got some good backs. We've got some stats here someplace I was looking at a little bit earlier about the running backs for them. We got Joe Gruber, 687 yards on the year, averaging 7.6 yards a carry. Another one by the name of Engelken, 622 yards, doing a great job as well for them. So they've got some backs that can run. They are typically a running game. You're going to see a quarterback and two backs in the backfield, and then a wing on the either side of a tight end or a tackle.
Yeah, and that wing, just kind of something that always stood out to me about Sabetha. The wing that's going to line up outside that tackle, that tight end, is actually going to just kind of aim in to get that block on the outside too. So there's not going to be anything as far as deception on that one. It's going to line up, and we're going to try to pound it at you. So that's what we expect to see from the Blue Jays tonight. For the cause, again, we expect to see that balanced attack. Mix in the run, mix in the pass, some long passes, short passes. Everything should be a fairly balanced attack tonight for the cause. So we are set, ready to go. And a new feature tonight you should see on your screen. We have the scoreboard at the top. Nothing more than adding an additional camera to get that set. So here we go, underway in Sabetha, Kansas. It's going to be taken on the far side by number 21 with a nice return. Number 21 is Wyatt Byer. Again, Byer having a pretty good game last time we played up here. Takes the ball up just across the 35-yard line. So that's where the Blue Jays will start first possession here this evening in this playoff football game.
Pretty good field possession for the JBs to start, for them to start on about 36-yard line, JB. I'm not quite sure that kicking coach and kickoff team is probably real happy with that.
Absolutely. So that typical set, tight formation, receiver split wide to the left. It's going to be handoff to guess who? Number 10. That's Joe Gruber.
Again, that was a nice little play fake. They turn to one side. Quarterback turns literally a circle around behind and catches the back coming to the backside. So unless the defensive lineman slide in the right direction, there's a big hole there, and that's what happened that time. Actually, we were fortunate to stop him for about a 6-yard gain.
Gruber picks up about 6 on that play. 2nd and 4 coming up. Same formation. Receiver to the other side. Straight ahead again. That's number 21. That's Wyatt Byer. Byer with a nice carry picks up about 8 yards. Good enough for a Sabetha first down.
JB was watching a game film of their game against Moore Hill on Tuesday night, and this is the play that they ran over and over and over again, and Moore Hill just could not stop them. Big big gains on that off tackle by the split backs.
Well, we saw a lot of that up here, too. Then they started mixing outside. Receiver wide to the right. Give again. That's Joe Gerber straight ahead, picking up nice yards. Being a physical running back tonight is what we're seeing out of Gruber.
Yep.
Gruber picks up about 8 yards, going to bring up a 2nd and 2.
Interesting, too, the adjustment we've made. We got pretty much hit hard with kind of that outside sweep the first game we played them, and so we've adjusted our defense a little bit to the outside, and now Sabetha has started out the game pounding up on the inside.
And your quarterback tonight for the Blue Jays, number 12, Brandon Brownlee, a 160-pound senior, gives again to Gruber, going to the right side. Gruber has some room, getting some nice blocks out in front, steps over number 16, Ty Packard, still ahead, taken out of bounds there by number 55. That's Urban,
Oh,
the
boy.
junior.
That's something we can't let happen all night long. We're going to have a difficult time if we don't get that stopped in a hurry. So let's see if the defense can adjust to that and slow them down a little bit. Anytime you get 6 and 7 yards on a play this early in the game, JB, that's not a good start for the defense.
And for the Blue Jays, it's just straight ahead power football, Mark.
Yep.
There's no secret here what they're going to do. Double tight formation, wing to the right, a give, straight ahead again. This time it's going to be number 21, I believe. Byer on the carry. Byer kicks up about 3 yards.
Okay, just adjustments to game speed, playing speed, what the offense is doing. See if the defense can tighten things down here a little bit.
And Blue Jays coming out here in 2nd down. Again, tight ends on both sides. 2 backs in the backfield. Brownlee gives to number 32 that time, Gabe Garber.
Off the right side.
Garber pounds ahead. He's going to pick up about 6 yards on that play, maybe 7. Going to bring up a 3rd and short. 3rd and less than a 1 coming up for the Blue Jay offense.
Yeah, it's, again, just adjusting to what they're doing right now, and they're running pretty much inside the tackles. So linebackers, and we've got kind of a different adjustment on defense. See, Joel Guess has got his nose right up in there.
Yeah, he's playing. It's just right in behind, right at that middle linebacker spot. Again, Brownlee takes a snap. Again, big hole up front for number 32. That's Gabe Garber. Garber easily picks up the 1st down. Ball going to be spotted right around the 6-yard line. So 1st and goal now coming up for the Blue Jays. Garber and Byer in the backfield. A give to Garber. Gabe Garber straight ahead. Again, picking up good yardage. Going to pick up about 3 to 4. We're going to take it down to around the 2-yard line. Probably inside the 2 here.
Well, I think they maybe caught us a little bit off guard. You know, you can see on defense we're protecting that outside, and there's some big gaps between the tackles right now. We're going to have to make some changes here, make some adjustments pretty quickly.
Number 7, the wide out. Blake Fry will go wide right. Quarterback Brownlee looking to go straight ahead, and
he
he's
doesn't
met.
make it.
Yeah, he is shut down by that Caw defense. Number 72 for the Caws. That's Spencer Funk
and
stepping up.
And 58, Hayden Fry coming in, helping him take him down, holding him from crossing that goal line. Pretty good effort by the D-line, front 7 or 8.
Oh, big stand here. 3rd down coming up. 3rd and 1 where the ball is setting. Again, short yardage situation for this Blue Jay offense. Brownlee takes a snap, gives straight ahead.
No, again.
Byer again, nowhere to go. Met by a wall of Caw defenders.
If you look, notice that now they've adjusted. They've stepped the linebackers up into the gaps, and it's that short. So here we go. Now we'll see if they're going to power it in again or if they're going to go outside.
Yeah, they are going to go for it. Into the game comes number 10, Joe Gruber. Gruber coming in the backfield, replacing Byer.
Little chess match here.
Makes the tackle for the Caws, and it's 4th and goal from the line.
Also into the game, number 33 for the Blue Jays, Wiley Herman. And 4th down and goal. Big play coming up. Straight ahead. In goes the Sabetha running back. That was number 32, Garber, in for the touchdown.
Well, the Caws made some adjustments, made a pretty good goal line stand, but just a little bit too much power off that left side by the big offensive line by Sabetha. They take a 6-0 lead. So we'll see here as they go for the extra point kicking. Number 4, Braden Cox.
Cox, a little fake here, rolling out. Is Brownlee
Pressure,
trying to
come
get
up,
to the
come up,
corner.
come up.
Flips it ahead into the hands of number 10, Joe Gruber. So 2-point conversion there, making your score 8-0 with 7:34 left in the first quarter.
Well,
and Mark, I just want to make sure, was that a design play
You know,
that he'd get up and roll out, or do you think it was a bad snap?
I couldn't tell. I was surprised he got up, and I think so was everybody else. And actually, I thought we had it covered. But the defender on that side, Ty Packard, made the decision to come up, and as soon as he took a step forward, he just flipped it up over his head and just happened to have a man there and nobody right in front of him to bat it down. So.
He pitched it kind of like a quarterback would an option play.
Yeah,
It wasn't a get your hand back and throw. It was just kind of just a shovel straight ahead.
Well, Sabetha took it right to us. They march about, what was that, 50, 60, 64, 65 yards.
That started at the 30,
so
just outside.
70, 69, 70 yards. So, well, see if the Cause can answer here. Get their offense going. Maybe we get some good field position on the kickoff return. Maloney has had a good season returning the ball for us, so we'll see if we can get something started with the Cause having the ball.
And again, number 4, Braden Cox on for the kickoff here. Back deep for the Cause, as Coach Armstrong mentioned, is Maloney. Number 38, Shane Quinlan. 2 players with good speed, back deep. And a little squib kick. They're not kicking it back to the deep folks. Takes a bounce, picked up by Maloney. Maloney trying to break through the middle, spins around, takes the ball out to the 30. So with that squib kick, and again, another good return.
Well, they probably remember the first time they kicked off to us, and Shane Quinlan last September took it back to the house for a touchdown, and they have not kicked to him since then, and it looks like we aren't going to see it again.
Yep. So here comes the formation again, that usual 2-receiver set to each side. And that is the junior number 20, Dalton Kellum, in the backfield, bringing Quinlan in motion. And he's going to be following Tyler Erickson. Quinlan looking for some yardage on the left side. Nice first down carry, going to pick up 5 to 6, depending on where they spot the ball.
You know, talking with Coach Paramore over the week, he said, the last time we played him, we just did not sustain blocks.
Yep. 2nd and 5 now coming up for the Caw offense. Kellum checks the defense, takes a snap, gives straight ahead to 32, Tyler Erickson. Erickson finds a wall of defenders and really nowhere to go. 3rd down and 5 now coming up.
Tyler Erickson. No gain on the play.
No huddle look here for the Cause in this first quarter. Staying with that balanced set. 2 and 2 on each side for Kellum. Takes a snap, looking to throw. Throws a little slant. In and out of the hands of 83, Landon Johnson. That ball almost, after it hit his hands, went into the defender's hands for an interception.
Well, that's what we were talking about earlier. That hitch has been there, that short pass. That wasn't necessarily a hitch, but it was in that area. He had the ball right on the money. Landon just got to make that play.
And Kellum looking in punt formation here. He is going to get this one away. Nice kick, going to be fielded right around the 34-yard line. And number 21, Byer, trying to get to the corner. Stiff arm on the defender, still on his feet.
No.
Flag coming down around the 40. Byer still going. He's at the 15, at the 5, the 10. He's going to go in for the touchdown. Let's see if the flag brings this back.
Let's hope it's an illegal block back here. They had that wall set up. You could see it as I was watching. All inside these line markers, the 40, the 50, the 40, they had a bunch of blue bodies there in that wall, and that's by design. They work on that.
Well, and it was all on that defender. The stiff arm got him to the wall.
Yep.
Had that stiff arm not been effective, he would have been thrown down for probably about a 2-yard return, and that's it.
That's one of the things we were talking about up at St. Mary's, too. We kicked the ball right to the punt returner. We didn't make him run right or left. And same thing happened here. He had all time to wait for it. He had all sorts of time to get to the ball. I think we're going to have to adjust that again and kick to the sideline or kick somewhere. We don't want to let that happen to us again. So let's see. We get the ball. We mark it off from the point of the foul, which is at about the 40-yard line. So that's going to march Sabetha back somewhere inside or around the 30. It doesn't look like they know where they're going to mark it here.
Well, they can keep on going. It'll be fine with me.
Right at about the 30. So first down and 10 for Sabetha. We'll see if the defense has adjusted a little bit and force them into a 3-and-out.
Yeah, and Sabetha's first drive resulting in a touchdown run on short yardage, 4th down. Meyer this time gives to Gerber. This time, Gerber trying the outside. Gruber goes for about 3 to 4.
2nd down and 6 for the Bluejays.
Again, the Caw defense starting to adjust a little bit, trying to figure out how the offense is blocking it. The defensive lineman, that's always the key for them, picking it up as soon as you can and trying to make a mess of the blocking assignments.
The junior, number 55, Scott Urban, in on that stop. Receiver wide to the right side. Brownlee gives, this time to number 15. 15, we looked at his stats earlier. That is Mason Engelken.
Off the right side.
He just got that corner turned.
He got it.
Dalton Kellum came up, usually a pretty sure tackler with a lot of quickness, and just happened to beat him around the corner a little bit and got that extra 5 yards. Otherwise, pretty well played.
Taken out of bounds by Joel Gass. Third down in inches.
So, 3rd and short, JB.
3rd and short coming up. Again, a big play here coming up that Caw defense. And slicing straight through.
Quarterback.
Defense, but again, it wasn't going to take much, but I think the quarterback, Brownlee, will have enough on that quarterback sneak to pick up that first down.
First down yardage before he's taken down by number 78.
Caw's doing a good job of rotating their linemen in, keep them fresh. They're going 3, 4, 5 plays and bringing extra bodies in. It's nice to have that kind of depth, especially this time of the year. So we'll see if the Caws can get a stop here.
All right, what do we got? Number 7, that is Blake Fry, again split wide to the right. And a pitch to number 15, Engelken. He's wrapped up, nowhere to go. Drop for a loss.
Scott Urban come rushing in like a ton and forced him to bubble out and then eventually back. And lots of support from his friends coming from the backside.
You bet. I think that was number 80 for the Caws. That's Cole Logan coming in to wrap him up. So Urban and Logan with a big play there on first down.
Well, and we're starting to see some adjustments. Oh, what are we stopping here for?
Got a flag here. What are we calling? Flag on the far side in the secondary. Personal foul on the Caws.
Against the Caws. That is a 15-yard
Wow, we didn't
penalty.
need that.
No.
And the Blue Jays will have 1st and 10 in Caw territory.
So that great first down play is going to be negated and wiped off the board. March forward 15 yards.
And that's too bad because that's what we want to do is put them in a 2nd and long position.
You know, Mark, we talked on the way up here. The key for the Caws is going to be mistake-free football.
Yep.
No flags, no penalties, and get the ball across. Play fundamentally sound. It gives straight up the mingle to Engelken. Wow. Engelken just kind of staying on his feet, pushing ahead for extra yardage. So tough run by number 15, Mason Engelken. He is a junior, 180 pounds, and he ran a lot harder than 180 pounds look there.
Well, that again, it's one of those situations where that pile just moved forwards and Caws tried to stand him up. And, of course, when that happens, you can't stand him up. You've got to go down and cut his feet from underneath him. So 2nd and relatively short.
Yep, 2nd and 3 coming up. Number 11, the wideout, Ryan Stapleton to the right. The give to number 32. Number 32 again, that is Gabe Garber stacked up there. Little to no gain. Going to bring up a 3rd down.
Kyle Bonham doing a nice job of going in low and cutting off the block and allowing a linebacker to come right in over the top and just step in on that play. So 3rd and short.
3rd and short here, 4:14 remaining in this first quarter. Brownlee takes a snap, gives to Gruber to the right side. He's got some room on the corner, good enough for a first down. Knocked out of bounds around the 30.
That is hard to stop when you've got 3 or 4 blockers coming out and you've got the edge. They've sealed off that defensive end, and the cornerback's fighting for his life out there. That is a tough play.
What was it, Coach Vince Lombardi used to say? You get a seal here, you get a seal here, and that's kind of what they're doing. They're taking those bodies and creating a seal on the outside and just rolling along. So, again, a give to Gruber up the middle inside the tackles. Gruber picks up a couple on first down.
Well, again, we can deal with a couple, 2 or 3 yards, but that first down carry of 6 or 7 just kills the defense. It puts a lot of pressure, especially on the cornerbacks as they come around that corner. So we'll see if we can start to adjust a little bit quicker. Defense has changed a little bit.
2nd down coming up, receiver to the left this time. Knifing through on the defense. That is number, I think, 80, Cole Logan coming through, creating all kinds of problems for that Blue Jay offensive line. So drop for a loss.
And if we could run a replay on that, we could show almost a full house stunt on that. Just a lot of linebackers come up, fill filled the gaps as we slanted a couple of our linemen to opposite gaps. So 3rd and long.
Yep,
See if
3rd and
they're
8.
gonna
3rd and 8 coming up here.
Throw it or sweep.
I think they're going to go sweep. That should have been a little motion there on 15.
Oh,
Ingleton.
good Lord.
He got out of his stance a little bit early, I think.
Yep.
But no flag.
Ingleton sweeps the
Looks
right
like he
side.
wanted to get a jump on that corner.
I guess so.
26
So
yard
not enough
line.
for the
Gonna bring
first
up a
down,
4th
so it's going to be
and 1 for
4th
the
and
Blue
1
Jays.
coming up again. Because of where the ball's setting, you have to assume Sabetha going to go for this on 4th and short. Brownlee takes a snap, gives straight ahead to Gruber. Gruber
Kitty
fighting
back, come
ahead.
on,
I don't
come
know
on.
if he's going to get there. Looks like that second effort will be
Yeah,
enough
he's
to get
gonna
the
get
first down.
He's going to get a favorable mark, as they say. Yep.
Yeah.
That's too bad. We had him stopped. Had him
Gruber
stopped.
Picks up yardage good for a Blue Jay first down. 1st and 10 Blue Jays. Ball on the 23.
So here we go. The Blue Jays on the march again, JB.
That's right, moving the ball down the field. The toss sweep play to Byer. Byer trying to get outside, and number 7, Grant Roush hanging on, fighting away that stiff arm.
Did a pretty good job, actually. Pretty good job of making him bubble and go to the side before he could cut up field. So short gain on that, and caught defense hustling over there. So that's good to see.
Roslyn.
Going to pick up 3 to 4, 2nd and we'll call it 7 coming up.
Problem for the defense is right now they're in 4-down territory.
Yes, they
so.
are. Backs against the wall again. Receiver Cox is to the left. Give right up the middle to number 10. That's Gruber again with another carry.
Off the left side.
It was
takes it
a
down
nice
to the
hole.
14-yard line.
And he just sidestepped the first tackler and put his head down. So 2 downs to get about 2 yards there, JB.
James Roush on the tackle.
Yeah, if you're calling offensive plays, that's a good position to be in.
Yeah.
I'll tell you that.
Yeah.
Number 7, Fry to the right. This time again, Gruber trying to sweep to the right side. Has some blocks out front. Gruber on his feet, reaching for that goal line. And if he's not in, he's going to be real close. He's going to be down inside the 1-yard line. Sabetha again knocking on the door here in the first quarter.
Yeah, that's exactly right. That's a tough offense to stop right now. They are opening up some holes with that big offensive line, and then the powerful backs running right behind them.
In tight formation, Brownlee, the quarterback, straight ahead, and he is in for the score.
Well, I hate to say it, but this looks eerily like the start of the game in September, JB.
Yes, sir.
Sabetha football team just jumps all over us in the first quarter, and we just kind of let them do it, and then we start to fight back in the second half. And in the playoffs, that's not such a good formula.
Number 4, that is Braden Cox on for the point after attempt. Kick is up and looks to be good. So that's going to make your score 15-0. As you can see, 1:09 remaining here in this first quarter.
Yeah, a little rough start for the Cause. Need to get something going on offense. 3 plays and out will not do it. We need to drive that ball, take some time off the clock, and score. Got to find a way to do that on the offense.
You know, Mark, on the way up, we kind of visited, too. We said, you know, the Cause really needs some big plays here tonight.
Yeah.
If they're going to stay around in this. I mean, you know Sabetha's going to get the rushing yards. That is what they do. They're very good at it. But the Cause are going to have to respond here, not let this game get out of control. They're going to have to answer back, play their own game, try to get the ball down the field, mix in the pass, mix in the run, and get 6 points on the board here.
You're exactly right, and it's got to happen pretty quickly. If we can score on this particular drive, that'll at least put us back in the ball game. But if we don't, and Sabetha continues to do what they've been doing to us on the offense, it's going to be a long night for the boys in white. But we'll see. Let's see if we get something cooking here. We'll see if they get the squib kick again. I doubt very seriously if they'll give it to one of our 2 deep threats, and both of them are threats, Quinlan and Maloney.
And here's the kick. Again, Maloney and Quinlan back deep. Another kind of squib kick is going to bounce once around the 15. Picked up by Maloney. Maloney trying to get to the left side.
Oh.
And he's going to be spun around once. Flag coming in.
We get a face mask.
Yeah, I think that hand that spun him around may have been up on the helmet, Mark. You might be right on that.
Yeah, his head definitely took a quick turn, a sharp turn. Yeah. So that's a little bit of break. It'll give us a little bit better field position and get the offense maybe untracked. Hopefully we can get something going here. So looks like that's going to move that ball.
I see.
They marked it from the 28, so we're going to get a 10 or 15
About a
yard
43,
penalty.
is that what you're going to call?
Yeah, I think so, somewhere in that area. Yep.
Yeah, 43 will be the starting point for the Cause. So good starting field position here with their second drive. Again, the first drive earlier ended in a punt. 3 receivers set to the right side for Kellum and the Caw offense. Kellum takes a snap. Quickly, a little hitch pattern to number 16, Ty Packer, taking up to about the 50-yard line.
And that's one of those things where they've just got the defenders outnumbered. The quarterback is reading probably the linebacker, number 33 there. Whoever he covers, he throws it to the other guy.
Packard and Malley to the top. Quinlan coming in motion. A give to the fullback, 32. Running sideways, just nowhere there. The Sabetha defense nice through. Throws Erickson for about a 2-yard loss.
Yeah, they're all over him. There wasn't much chance of that from the beginning. So we'll see. 3rd and about 6 here, JB. We got to get a drive going. Need something big to happen here.
And we'll see. See if the Cause is going to get this. Should be the last play of the quarter here. Give to Packard. Packard trying to get to the corner, stepping ahead. He's going to be real close to that first down marker. I believe he's about a yard past. Nice carry by the senior, number 16, Ty Packard.
One of the other things I like in what they're setting up, they've got Maloney, number 3, up on the top of the screen. That last play is one-on-one. It's going to be interesting to see if we go back to him in that one-on-one situation.
13.6 left in the quarter. Cause will have to hurry if they want to get this play off, and they do. Kellum, quick pass to number 38, Quinlan. Quinlan cradles it in with that cast on his right hand and takes it up for about a 7 or 8 yard gain.
That's a good play. That's what we need to do. We need to find the guy that's open, throw him the ball, and go from there.
And that will be the last play of the first quarter. So here from Sabetha, your score. The Blue Jays 15, the Cause 0. The Cause are on the move here in their second drive, and we'll be right back.
Experience counts at McRae Lumber. Some of those box store employees weren't even born yet when most of the McRae crew were already experts. And today all of them are the cream of the crop when it comes to smarts. Your building project is important. You want the best advice, not somebody's best guess. So do it the McRae way. Come see us just east of downtown Topeka on 4th Street. You might run into somebody you know. McRae Lumber, the building supplier that supplies more than building materials. We deliver dreams done right.
And coming back here, ready to start the second quarter. Again, Cause on the move. Ball setting just across the 40-yard line at the 39. Cause lining up with 2 receivers to each side. It is Quinlan and Johnson to the top of your screen. Maloney and Packard to the bottom. Quinlan now coming in motion. Kellum going to fake it and go straight ahead. And I have a feeling that the Blue Jays scouted that play from Tuesday night. That was Kellum's bread and butter play last Tuesday against St. Mary's. Racked up. Now, do you remember, Mark, was it over 200 yards?
I think at 258 or something like that. He had a good night. But again, the Cause, they should have been able to block that. That was just not well executed.
3 receivers to the top of your screen, 1 to the bottom. All alone is Maloney here, number 3. Kellum going to do a little sprint out. Now look to throw. He's going to lob it over the head. Going for number 16, Packard. Packard well covered that time. Ball drops incomplete.
And I think Coach Paramore is going to have a little talk with our receiving core and our quarterbacks getting on the same page. We had a guy wide open. I can't remember. I don't know what his number was. I can't tell there. Is that Johnson? And Dalton just missed him. He threw it to the deep guy and then underthrew it. So 4th down, looks like we may go for it here. We'll see.
Yep.
Yep.
So it looks like they're going to go for it. 2 receivers set each side. Kellum, Packard now in motion. And we're going to have a little false start there. Looks like the right tackle for the Caw offense jumped. So we're going to back up 5 yards, replay this. Now it becomes a little more of a punting situation.
Yep.
Would you agree?
Yep, I would agree. You can't give up field position right now. Even though you're down by 2 scores, you give them the ball here, and they've only got 45 yards to go for a 3rd score. So, yeah.
So Kellum again also punts, lining up. And now the ball gets away from Kellum. He's just going to try to cover this, and a bad break for the Cause. They are going to turn this over to the Blue Jays, and really good field position here coming up with their 3rd possession.
You know, I don't think he was ready for it. I think the center snapped it, and he wasn't ready. I mean, it wasn't that bad of a snap. It was right down to his knees. It just went sailing right by him. So costly error by the Cause. Puts the defense in the hole again on the 38-yard line.
Yep.
Oh, boy. Come on, boys. Let's go.
And Brownlee going to give a little mix-up in the backfield. Is going to cost him there on that play.
Defensive tackle on that side. Mason Rohde, nice job of fighting around the block. Or is that Kyle? Might have been Kyle. Fought around the block on the backside, forced the offensive lineman back right into the mesh point of the handoff. So second about 11.
Brownlee gives straight up the middle. Ball's on the ground. Can the Cause get it back? And they do.
There we go.
So, just like that, bad punt exchange there is going to be negated with that turnover.
Well, the Cause get a break, and it's about time. We needed that. If we go down by 3 touches this early in the game, it's a tough way to fight back. But we'll see now. See if the offense can get a little bit untracked and put a little pressure on the Sabetha defense here.
Okay, here we go. First down. Kellum, little play fake, going to try to get to the corner, use some speed. Nothing there. 2 defenders on him.
Yeah.
Mark, we just got word from Josh Woodward that the Silver Lake Eagles have defeated Nemaha Central 25-7.
Wow.
So kind of a surprise there. Nemaha, again, going into that game ranked number 1 in the state. Silver Lake at 3, I believe.
I didn't think anybody could hold Nemaha Central to 1 touchdown.
No. 3 receivers set to the top of your screen. Kellum takes the ball, going to sprint out. A little run-pass option here. Looks to throw. Nobody there. He's covered, diving ahead. Again, going to be thrown for another loss.
This time back inside the 30.
There we are looking for that deep play, trying to get it all back in one play. And that might be a bit of a mistake. I'm not sure if a receiver didn't break off there, but we had everybody kind of deep and nobody in that mid-range where we should have been throwing it. But yeah, we'll see.
So this time, 3 receivers to the left for the offense, 1 to the top of your screen. Kellum going to look to throw. Pump fakes once, has pressure. Again, trying to get to the corner. Kellum stepping ahead, has a good gain, but is going to be short of the first down marker there.
Yep.
Goes out of bounds.
And again, I don't know if there's some miscues out there or if the defense is just taking it away from us. I can't quite tell yet. I should start watching a little bit better. But just seems like nothing's breaking open for us. That's unusual.
4th and about 7 coming up. Kellum steps ahead for the punt. This time we get this one away. Angles it to the sideline.
Yep.
Going to be close to the 30-yard line.
And that's a good punt. When you kick it away from a dangerous receiver, no return yards to worry about. That's a pretty good play by our punter. So Sabetha takes over the ball on about the 30-yard line with a score of 15-0. 9.5 minutes left in the second quarter, JB.
All right, the Blue Jays taking over here. Ball setting right at the 30-yard line. 1st and 10 coming up. Brownlee takes a snap, a give, straight ahead, little dive play out of this option package. 21 Byer, the ball carrier, is going to pick up about 4 yards.
I think that offensive line there is doing a pretty nice job up front. Our defensive linemen are starting to show a little bit more of a aggressive low move. We'll see if they can keep that up.
Showing blitz here this time, picked up well by the Sabetha offensive line. And so the running back still on his head, on his feet, driving straight ahead across the 50-yard line. That was number 9, Joe Hackney.
Yeah, it's pretty hard to stop when he's got a full head of motion. He just keeps those feet going. Boy, you know from past experience, JB, you see a lot of good backs that'll do that.
Yeah. 1st and 10 again for the Blue Jays. This time number 21 Byer. This time the linebackers for the Cause step ahead, meet him in that gap after about a 2-yard gain.
Well, good pressure up front. That's what it takes. Second and about 8 here to go, JB. So let's see what happens defensively. We definitely need to stop here.
Was number 50, Ike Dwyer.
Brownlee again ready to go. Dive play straight ahead. It's going to be number 21 Byer picking up 2 to 3.
Linebacker number 50 comes up and makes the play. Did a nice job on that particular play. Ike Dwyer.
Big 3rd down coming up here for the COD defense.
Yep, 3rd and about, 4.
We'll call it 4.
But again, they're probably in that 4-down territory. So
into the game comes number 10, Joe Gruber. Have to expect he might be touching the ball here.
Yeah.
But again, maybe not. They've been very balanced tonight as well. going to be straight ahead. Number 9.
It's going to be close.
Hackney's going to be very close to that first down marker.
Scott Urban. Going to bring up 4th and short.
Also another score update coming in from Mr. Woodward. Sounds like the final from the Osage City Caney Valley game. It's going to be Osage City 37-21 over Caney Valley.
Okay, well, the bracket's starting to set up now. 2 of the 4 games on our side already been decided. Who else is playing tonight other than us and Sabetha? Can't remember who that other game is.
That's the one we did. That was
the
Osage City Caney Valley. So it's going to be Osage City. The winner of this game will get Osage City, and it looks like
who gets Silver Lake then?
That's going to be on the top half. I would have to go look on that one.
Okay.
Where did we mark that? A little bit short.
It was short, and not by much, just a little bit of a bounce. So
looks like about 3 chain links if my new glasses are working correctly.
I think you're right.
All right, here we go. 4th down play coming up. A little power football probably coming from the Sabetha Blue Jays. Caught defense digging in now just inside the 40. Straight ahead, it's number 10, Joe Gruber. Gruber picks up 3 and a first down for the Blue Jays, keeping this drive alive here.
Pretty tough to stop that powerful running attack theirs right now. That offensive line of theirs is big and powerful, JB. They are coming off the ball and just giving enough of a hold their backs can step through. So, first down on, 35?
On the 35. Gruber and Ingleton in the backfield. Give to Ingleton going to his right. Stacked up. I got a flag coming in. That tackle that time by number 16, Ty Packard.
Mason Ingleton on the carry.
Holding will be the call against the Blue Jays.
I'll tell you, even though there's a penalty on that play, I do like the way Ike Dwyer came up and stuffed that first block, which then made that back bubble a little bit to the outside, and it just gave people enough time on defense to catch up with him and dropping really for a short gain. I'm not sure what the white hat's talking about. Maybe
called a hold, which should be pretty simple. Back the ball up 10 yards. And there we go.
10 yards from the spot, and we'll bring up a 1st and 15.
And as you can see on the clock, 7:26 remaining. Clock is running here in the second quarter. Brownlee takes a snap. A give to Gruber. Gruber to the left side. Has some room over there. Picking up his blocks. Picking his way. Still on his feet. Sidesteps a couple of defenders. Picks up about 10 yards on that play. Going to be about 5 yards short from the first down marker.
Well, you have to admire his effort on that. We had all sorts of white jerseys around him, and he just sidestepped, pushed people away. That's a great back.
Blue Jays again moving quickly here. Gives the ball to number 9 to the right side for a sweep. Number 9, that is the junior Hackney.
Nice job by Ty Packard coming up, forcing his way through, actually punching his way through a block and grabbing the running back. Otherwise, he may have kept going a few more yards.
Hackney picks up 5. He's going to be a yard short of the first down, so 3rd and 1 coming up. Mark, the answer to your question, Silver Lake is going to be playing Galena, who won 28-6 over Wellsville. That coming from Josh Woodward.
Okay.
Brownlee takes the ball, a little dive play straight ahead to Gruber. Gruber running powerful again, takes the ball all the way down to the 15. And again, the Blue Jays in the red zone here in the second quarter.
Right now, they are just overpowering us, JB, and we're kind of letting them do it. I hate to say that, but it looks like we have an injury, number 73. Who's that, Mason? Mason Rohde?
Mason Rohde.
He's limping around a little bit, a little gimpy. So Kyle Bonham step in for replacing him. Not sure what's the matter. Maybe hopefully just got his ankle twisted a little bit.
Yeah. Hope nothing serious. Hope we see him back in very soon. He's had a good season.
Yes, indeed.
Gruber and Garber in the backfield behind Brownlee. Gruber taking the ball left side, going ahead again. Powerful running by Joe Gruber.
I'll tell you what, he slipped 2 tackles. He ran right through the grasp of Hayden Robb, and then he also sidestepped another tackle before a third man got to it. You got to admire that kid, boy. It's sure very frustrating for the Caw defense trying to bring him down, though.
Yeah, you know, he had, over 100 yards in the first matchup, and he's well on his way to that again here tonight. Yep. Brownlee hands this time to Garber. Garber stacked up, nowhere to go. So good second down play there by the Caw defense.
That's what we like to see. Big number 70 coming in and going down on that guard and then slipping right through and making that first hit.
Caw defense really needs to step up here. Already down 15-0 with 5:18 left in the quarter. Brownlee, a little keep this time. Brownlee with a nice play takes it inside the 5. Another flag coming in the place for a hold, and it is a holding call against the Blue Jays. So that nice gain by the quarterback Brownlee will be for naught. Ball will go back from the spot of the foul, 10 yards.
Well, you know, from the defensive line standpoint, I remember from years gone by, too, that's one of the biggest things we yell about. We're getting held, we're getting held. And, of course, the officials can't see everything in there, but they're having a lot of success, and who knows, maybe there is a little bit more holding going on down there than what we can see. But that's not to make excuses. Their offensive line is just really good, really good. So third and long. Third and what, 17?
I think you're right on the money. 17 to go.
Okay.
Let's see who we got in the backfield. Brownlee, Garber, and Gruber.
Pass. Look at that.
Play it away. It's going to be trying to attempt down the middle of the field. And that ball is going to be knocked away just in time. The Blue Jays had 2 receivers there that caused 3 defenders. Dalton Kellum knocks that down for the incomplete pass.
I tell you, ball hung up there in the air long enough for us to collect our thoughts and maybe just get a hand on it.
Yeah, you kept saying, I hope it drops.
Yeah, but you know, that's one of those plays also. If they've got 2 receivers in the area and you get a tip, sometimes that second receiver can grab it and go. So, well, we've got 4th down and 17, and let's see.
Who we got in the backfield? Again, Garber, Gruber, Brownlee, the quarterback under center, takes a snap. He's going to give to Gruber. Gruber still on his feet, moving around. He's a dangerous runner. If they get him corralled, and they do. Gruber's going to be taken down right at the 15, short of the first down. So the Caws will take over here on downs.
But again, one of those things where there were several missed tackles there. I think that young running back is just awfully talented tonight and pretty much having his way in the field. But the Caw defense holds. Take over on their own 15-yard line, so it's time for the offense to get something going, and we'll see what happens. We come out. Looks like we're going to have...
You know, Mark, this is only the 4th time the Caws have had the ball here in this half.
Yep.
Again, the Blue Jays have been controlling the ball and the clock. Give straight ahead. Looks like that's 32, Erickson.
A little bit of a push up front, a little bit better movement, so start off with a 2 or 3 yard gain. Brings up second and about 7 or 8.
Second down 7.
2 receivers set to each side for the Caw offense. And Blue Jays running that 3-2 formation, a little slant pattern.
Nice
Maloney with a great catch.
Nice catch.
Picks it out of the air, takes the ball up the field to around the 28 where he steps out of bounds.
And Ty Packard did a really interesting thing there, too. He came back and made a block on that kid without getting a block in the back.
Yeah.
Which was that was a great move by Ty. So, first down, JB. Here we go.
Going the right way here. 3 receivers to the top of your screen. That's going to be Johnson, Quinlan, and Packard. Maloney all alone at the bottom. Going to be Kellum rolling out to his right, looking for some room. Kellum on his feet, steps ahead with a nice first down run, picking up about 8.
When Dalton Kellum's got the ball, you never know. It could be one step and a cloud of dust, or it could be, boom, he's flying to the end zone. Nice job by the offense.
Dalton Kellum checks the play from the sideline from the coaching staff. He sets up with 2 receivers each side, brings Quinlan in motion. The fake to Quinlan, and Kellum is going to be stacked up, thrown for about a 1 yard loss there.
And I think you're right earlier, JB. You said that they seem to be waiting for Kellum on that play. I'm sure their coaching staff said you will not let Mr. Kellum do to you what he did to St. Mary's on Tuesday night. So they've been waiting for that play.
All right, 3 receivers set to the left this time. So that leaves Johnson all alone to the top. Kellum going to roll out to his left, looking for the receiver. Receiver falls down. Kellum still on his feet. Going to try to get the first down. And he does, still on his feet. Kellum taken out right around midfield.
Kellum keeps off the right
Nice play.
side.
That's what happens when you have quick feet and speed to go with it. Yeah, you outran the kid that forced him to go to the sideline on that and just turn on the jets. Dalton Kellum showing you what he can do when he's got the football in his hands.
You know, Mark, I think he was looking for 16 Ty Packard coming across the middle. And Ty just slipped on that turf and went down. So Kellum reversed his field for a nice gain there.
Yep.
Again, same formation as the last play. 3 receivers to the bottom of your screen. Kellum, again, going to play fake going ahead. Very little there again.
Yep. That's the play, and they are waiting for it. Those linebackers are not chasing. They are not chasing at all. They're staying home on that backside.
So not chasing, does that mean the give to Quinlan may get something?
Exactly. I think we're going to have to do that. We're going to have to push the outside and make them start chasing that a little bit.
Balanced formation, 2 receiver each side. Tyler Erickson and Kellum in the backfield. Kellum waiting for the snap. Checks the play and move Erickson to his left. Here's a snap, little play fake. Kellum now looking to throw.
He's got him open.
Down to the middle. That ball
Nice
complete
comeback.
to number 38, Quinlan. Down to the 25.
Pass complete.
And he made a nice play on the ball. It was a little short, and he came back to it. He saw it right away. That's a nice job by Shane.
You know, and not bad coverage that time by the Blue Jay defender. He was right there on his hip. So nice adjustment by Quinlan.
There we go. Caw offense on the move.
Joe Gruber on
It
the
looks like
tackle
we've got a
for the
timeout.
Blue Jays, but not
Okay, got a timeout. Let's take one here ourselves and get a word from one of our sponsors.
Down was made by
Are you looking for a full-service bank who offers free checking? Then look no further. First State Bank & Trust free checking account is a simple, convenient, no-frills account. This account features no service charge and no minimum balance. First State Bank & Trust also makes banking convenient with online banking and mobile apps. Once you sign up for online banking, you're able to use your mobile device. Just search for First State Bank & Trust in the App Store or Google Play. Stop by any of the First State Bank & Trust locations to open your account today. And don't forget to ask about the Call Spirit Card. First State Bank & Trust, where banking is still a people business.
And we are back again. As you can see from the clock on the scoreboard, 2:20 remaining. The Cause are on the move.
Well, it'll be nice to score here because we know at the beginning of the second half we're going to get the ball back right away. So here go the Cause. We're 1st and 10 on about the 25.
As Mark said, first down coming up. And Kellum pump fakes once, looking to the middle, has all kinds of time, now throws for Packard.
Pass interference.
Packard hit, and here comes the flags.
That was a nice play. He pumped, and Ty kept on running and actually had an opening there. I think if he would have been hit, he may have been hauling that down.
Yeah.
So officials saw it, and Cause is going to get a first down out of this. Where are they going to place
Let's
the
see
ball
where
here?
that goes. Yeah, we know it's going to be a first down. We just don't know where the ball's going to be spotted here.
Well, it's going to be in the goal first. Well, maybe not.
I think you're right. They dropped the flags over there.
First and goal on the 10. So 4 plays to score. Let's hope it just takes one. Come the Cause. Doubles both sides.
Okay, 2 receivers each side for Kellum. Checks the defense, takes a snap. Little play
Reverse.
fake. Now
Reverse.
reverse to Quinlan. Quinlan
Oh,
trying
run,
to get
run,
the corner.
run,
It's going to
run,
be covered.
run.
Brownlee covers it. Now Quinlan reverses field. He's in trouble.
Yeah.
Thrown for a loss all the way back to the 19-yard line.
That didn't exactly happen the way we wanted it to.
No.
They drew it up well, but Sabetha happened to see it, and the people did a nice job staying home over here. Just exactly what you want your backside defensive end and linebacker to do. They played that well.
All right, so again, we're at 2nd and goal, so there will be no first down. It will need to be a touchdown or nothing here for the Cause. 3 receivers to the right. Kellum rolling to his right, looking to throw. Tries to get in a short window. It was intended for number 83. That's Landon Johnson.
And he was open. He just missed him. Just a little bit high into the outside, but I think he hit the right man. He threw it to the right guy. And the Sabetha defense had a little hole there, so we had the opportunity. So it brings up 3rd and goal from about, where are we at, the 19? All right.
Yeah, still at 19, 3rd and goal here. So again, needed to at least cut this in half.
Yeah.
Kellum takes a snap, rolling to his right again. Now throws it
he's
back
open,
the other
he's
way to
open.
Maloney. Maloney, if he uses the height, he's there.
Oh, boy.
And in for the touchdown. Maloney coming down with a great catch.
Awesome. That's exactly what the Cause needed. They needed the big play, and they got it from their 2 big playmakers. Dalton Kellum threw that ball about as high and as far as he could down that sideline, and Maloney makes the just great effort, JB. I'll tell you what, that'll psych people up right there when you see plays like that.
That was like going up for the big rebound, wasn't it?
That's right. Yeah, here we go.
Okay, 35, Toby Meyer on to attempt the kick here on the point after. Packard takes a snap, puts it down. Good pressure. And the Sabetha defense coming hard right up the middle, so no extra point there. So 1:32 remaining here in the second before we get to halftime. 15-6 your score. The good news is a Cause answer on that drive.
That's right. That blocked extra point, though, is a difficult one now. Instead of being down by 8, which is a touchdown and a 2-point conversion, now we're down by 9. It's going to take 2 scores.
It's a 2-score game here
two
still.
Scores. But at least the Cause respond. They get something positive going on the offensive side. They drive the ball. Good mixture of run call and pass call. So I'm sure the coaches are pleased with that, and I'm sure the players are excited about it. Now we need to make sure that Sabetha doesn't get the big run back and all sorts of things going on.
I would mention another good crowd here tonight, as you would expect for a playoff game. So now a lot of the folks traveling here with the Cause, and of course the home fans with a good crowd as well.
Well, it's playoff time of the year, and this is advance or survive and advance. It's
That's
one
right.
and done, so everybody's excited about that. Some of the seniors are going to be playing their last game tonight, one team or the other. Let's hope it's not the guys in white, it's the guys in black or dark blue, whichever it is. Dark blue, probably.
On for the kickoff here, number 42, Mason Robb. Back deep for the Blue Jays. I think that's number 15, Ingleton. And Byer, I believe. Short kick going to be fielded at the 25. It's going to be Gruber, number 10, taking that ball again. The dangerous runner just pounding over the top of people. Takes it up to about the 40-yard line.
Well, I think if I could kick it to anybody else on the team, I would.
Yeah.
But he is a dangerous young man to have put the ball in his hands. And 126, again, it's hard to score on it with a running game, so it's still just kind of a dangerous time of the halftime, though. They have nothing to lose. Let's see what they do.
Yeah, 126 remaining. Caw defense needs to step up here. Brownlee going to keep the ball. Just follows in behind the offensive guard on the right side. Nice pickup there on first down. Going to be gaining around 7 yards.
I like that call, actually. They did a nice job of coming out of what they normally do and get a little bit of an option look there.
Actually picked up 8 yards. 2nd and 2 now coming up for the Blue Jays. Ingleton and Gruber stayed ahead. It looks like the give is going to be to 15. Ingleton stacked up.
There we go.
Ingleton again is going to be real close to that first down marker because the official on this side going to spot it right around the 50, it looks like.
Okay, well, that's good. That make them use the clock. And why are they stopped? What we call a timeout? Oh, yeah, timeout.
Yep, timeout by Sabetha, so we'll take
50 seconds.
one as well.
Ham Quarries provides quality finished limestone products that are required by the Kansas economy. For over 70 years, Ham has been a reliable producer of construction aggregates and used in concrete, asphalt paving, foundation for building pads and homes. They have literally covered thousands of miles in county and township roads. Do you have a rock or gravel driveway too rough for your car? Let Ham help you find the type of rock material that is best suited for your drive. They can even help you calculate the amount of rock covering needed for your project right over the phone. So let's help that driveway get smooth again. You can connect through the company's website at nrham.com or give the Ham Company a call at 785-597-5111.
Yep, Coach Armstrong, you just made a great point. Be very cautious of the play action. Again, Sabetha not known to be a big throwing team, but again, they can certainly play fake to number 10 in that backfield and probably have a receiver open.
Yep.
3rd down and very short coming up. Brownlee checks the defense. Goes on a hard count, and it's going to be a pitch to number 10. That's Gruber. Gruber has some time. Turns it back in the field. Takes it all the way down inside the 30. So big gain there by number 10, Joe Gruber.
Yeah, that's unfortunate because now they're really in striking position. They're on the 27 with 45 seconds left. That's now that's problematic for the defense.
Yeah, you got to shut down the offense here for the Blue Jays because Brownlee takes the ball. He's going to keep it again. Takes the ball inside the 20.
Off the right side.
Another timeout.
Another timeout by the Blue Jays.
Timeout.
I tell you, this is it's making me nervous here. It's one thing we don't want to let them do is score with this much time, this time of the half. We want to keep them off the scoreboard and go in down by 1 touchdown as opposed to 2.
Mark, in 15 seconds, 2 plays, the Blue Jays, without throwing a pass, have taken the ball from the 50 right down to the 20.
Yeah. You got to come up and make those tackles. Of course, again, they run that offense very well. The offensive line is creating some big holes at the line of scrimmage, and if our linebackers can't come up to stop that, they've got 5 yards before anybody even comes close to stopping them. So then you keep your feet going. You've got another 3 or 4 right there, and that's kind of what's been going on tonight.
As we're on this timeout, I would mention, Coach Armin Landis not with us tonight. He has family in town. His son Aaron, I believe, and a new grandson. I believe Hughes is in town visiting Armin tonight. So I hope Armin and Nancy are having a great time there.
Yep, Christmas in November. I guess that's what they'll be celebrating here. So.
All right, coming back to the field again, 40.3 seconds left in this half. Again, Blue Jays on the move. Cause trying to hold out the Blue Jays, trying to not let them get another score on the board here in the first half. They will get the ball first in the second half, so this is a big series. Brownlee again keeps the ball running ahead. Brownlee's going to take the ball inside the 15. He is going to have enough, looks like, for a first down.
And again, the clock stops.
Clock will stop while they move the chains.
Wow.
30.7 remaining again. Cause need to really stiffen up here.
I like that option play they're running with the quarterback. That is very difficult.
Brownlee takes a snap, and he's going to clock the ball. In other words, throwing it straight down in the ground for an incomplete pass. It's going to bring up second down and 10. So they have a little bit of time here to get themselves and get another play ready.
Yeah, I would say if I'm I'm running to the wide side of the field. I'm going to give the ball to you-know-who.
Yeah, in the backfield is number 10, Joe Gruber, and 32, Garber. Gift is going to be to Gruber. Gruber, their sweep to the right side.
Blocking.
Has some room.
Oh, my.
And he gets pushed out of bounds, so stopping the clock again, 23 seconds. And, boy, Mark, he is just a powerful-looking runner.
I'll tell you what, though. I saw block after block take our kids out at the knees downfield and just dropped us. Our kids were just dead in the water. That's very impressive by Sabetha. Not a good sign for Prairie Compton. We need something big happening here right now. Need a turnover.
So ball setting just inside the 5, real close to a first down. And I'm going to say they're going to take a timeout here real quick and measure that. It's that close to the first down.
How much time was there left when they started? Was it 50 seconds?
55 out here at the 50. And again, I'll say it, not a pass play involved here.
Yep. Okay, boys, come on.
Yeah, so it's going to be first and goal. Ball now setting just inside the 5. Sabetha does have 1 timeout remaining. So they are still going to have to move relatively quickly. And it's Gruber and Garber in the backfield. Gruber getting the pitch, looking straight ahead, and he is in. And that is a backbreaker right before half.
Oh, I'll tell you what, that hurts.
Joe Gruber goes in from 5 yards out.
And everybody in this stadium knows that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was big.
Yeah, that's too bad. There is no counter for that. They just ran right through us. But again, it's a game of adjustments. I'm sure Coach Paramore and Coach Swafford will do some talking to the young men about playing a little bit tougher on the run.
So a little more of a spread formation.
Now what do we
Brownlee going to take the snap out of the shotgun. He's going to try to sweep straight ahead, dive forward.
He's short.
And I don't believe he got it, so that is no good. That's kind of curious there why you would go for 2 in that situation. But
I don't know. Yeah, it would have put you up 23. Would have put you up 17.
Yeah.
That'll put you 1 point extra from 2 touchdowns to 2-point conversions, I suppose.
But you're still back in that 2-score situation
Yeah.
now where you would have been at 3.
Yeah.
So, hey, I'm up here, they're down there. What do I know?
Yeah. Well, they also know what their kids are capable of. And I'm sure they've practiced that before and used that before and felt pretty comfortable with the quarterback running up into the inside on that. So 18.6 seconds less. I'm sure they're going to squib the ball and play prevent defense.
Yep. Not going to kick that deep.
Yep.
And again, back deep for the Cause, Maloney and Quinlan. So it will be number 4, the junior, Braden Cox, coming on to kick off the ball here for the Blue Jays.
Tuesday, the varsity football team beat Mar Hill Mount Academy.
Well, one more chance here before halftime. All it takes is one little mistake by the defense. We get that long run back, so we'll see what happens.
Yeah.
I bet they squib it, though.
Yeah, they're out of bounds.
Yeah.
Cox squibs straight ahead. Going to be fielded right there. This time to 30, I believe that was Joel Guess.
Is covered.
Nope, Ty Packard. I'm
yep.
sorry about that.
All right, 16.6 seconds left. See if the Cause elect to play it careful or if they go for something big here. And again, you can see Sabetha in a bit of a prevent defense. They've got the secondary, their safeties, a good 10, 15 yards off the ball.
Kellum in the shotgun takes a snap, gives straight ahead. Tyler Erickson on his feet takes it up to about 4 yards. Clock is running inside of 10 seconds. No intent by the Cause here to stop this. They'll take their chances because they are going to get the ball to open up the second half. So that's where we will end the first half of play in Sabetha, Kansas. Your score, the Sabetha Blue Jays 21, the Perry LeCompton Cause at 6. So we're going to take a break here. We have a lot of commercials we have to catch up on. We've only ran about 3 here, Mark. So we're going to try to run through some of those. So we will check back with you once in a while. We'll leave the clock on when the commercials are not there, so you'll know how much you have until the game comes back. So join us back shortly for the second half.
You've got ideas, making plans, ready to turn that house into home sweeter home. Why not do it best with McRae Lumber? The best materials and the best people to provide solutions for any size project, from concept to completion. We're just east of downtown Topeka on 4th Street, but our trucks are all over Northeast Kansas because more and more people are doing things the McRae way. McRae Lumber, the building supplier that supplies more than building materials. We deliver dreams done right.
Ham Sanitary Landfill has been providing safe and responsible waste disposal services to communities in Kansas, Missouri, and Nebraska for over 25 years. Their local staff and frontline workforce ensure that their operations are professionally managed and are compliant with local, state, and federal regulations. The Ham Environmentally Safe Landfill operation is based on extensive planning, management, engineering, sound construction practices, and attentive facility operations. Ham's experience in designing, constructing, and operating the Ham Sanitary Landfill is one of the principal reasons that many counties and municipalities have chosen them to be their waste service provider. You see, not all communities have convenient access to waste disposal sites. In these cases, waste transfer stations are utilized to provide for a cost-effective and sustainable option for waste disposal. Ham provides transfer station services to 10 Kansas counties and the cities of Olathe, Kansas, and Marysville, Missouri. Many of these transfer stations also have recycling drop-off centers where materials can be readied for processing and reuse. Ham also offers collection services with roll-off truck and dumpsters. They have multiple dumpster sizes for your projects: do-it-yourself projects, spring cleaning, renovation, construction, or special waste. They offer local and personal service, easy ordering and scheduling, and multiple container sizes. Ham, the complete solution for your waste service needs. Give the Ham Company a call at 785-597-5111. If online banking, automatic payments, and going green with electronic statement describes you, then First State Bank & Trust Elite account is just what you're looking for. This is one of First State Bank & Trust's most popular accounts. Why? Well, you earn extra money in your account each month. You meet a few simple requirements, such as setting up at least one direct deposit or automatic withdrawal, signing up for electronic account statements, using your debit card 15 times as a credit transaction, and logging in at least once a month to your online account. That's it. Sounds easy to me. Give First State Bank and Trust a call today at 785-597-5151 and set up your elite checking account and start earning money back in each month.
Gruber off the right side.
Thinking about a new deck? McCray Lumber is your deck headquarters with the most advanced products in the industry. See a wide variety of built examples that you can touch, stand on, and use to visualize your deck project. McCray is your local lumber yard. Our experienced and knowledgeable team will answer your questions and find solutions for all your building needs. From new construction to remodels, McCray has been Lawrence's answer for all things building related for over 70 years. Don't settle for the big box runaround. Get it right with McCray Lumber in Lawrence.
Ham Corporation has been providing quality construction services since the early 1950s, from small culvert replacement jobs to complex highway interchange projects. They have completed projects for cities, counties, and state agencies. Their experienced teams of project personnel and extensive construction equipment fleet are well positioned to handle grading projects of any size. The Ham Company has skilled rock excavation crews who make drilling, blasting, removing, and transportation of even the toughest rock ledges look easy. Some of the recent excavation, construction, and site prep projects include the Mars Chocolate Factory in Topeka, Kansas, the National Bio and Agro Defense Facility in Manhattan, Kansas, and the West Star Energy Center in Emporia. If you are in need of large-scale excavation, asphalt construction, asphalt resurfacing, or erosion control, give the Ham Company a call at 785-597-5111.
When Harry McCray started McCray Lumber in 1947, he built it on a foundation that's still solid today. Customer service isn't something we talk about, it's what we do. Sure, we're competitive with box stores on price, but for expert help and guidance and doing what's best for customers, no one comes close to the McCray crew. Got plans to build something? Do it the McCray way. We're just east of downtown Topeka on 4th Street. McCray Lumber, the building supplier that supplies more than building materials. We deliver dreams done right. When Harry McCray started McCray Lumber in 1947, he built it on a foundation that's still solid today. Customer service isn't something we talk about, it's what we do. Sure, we're competitive with box stores on price, but for expert help and guidance and doing what's best for customers, no one comes close to the McCray crew. Got plans to build something? Do it the McCray way. We're just east of downtown Topeka on 4th Street. McCray Lumber, the building supplier that supplies more than building materials. We deliver dreams done right. When Harry McCray started McCray Lumber,
purchase a new home or refinance your current home, applying for a mortgage at First State Bank and Trust is as easy as 1, 2, 3. 1. Simply log onto the First State Bank and Trust website and complete your application online in the comfort of your own home. 2. Click the Submit button and your information will be reviewed for instant online approval. And 3. A First State Bank and Trust loan officer will follow up to answer any of your questions. First State Bank and Trust's goal is to provide the highest level of service at competitive rates. They offer a wide variety of loans and can customize loans for unique borrowers and have non-traditional mortgage terms available as needed. Loan officers are only a phone call away, so pick up the phone and let the friendly folks at First State Bank and Trust help you secure your dream home. 785-597-5151 or 1-800-463-7782.
Let's shorten your home improvement wish list. Screen porch, deck, front door, windows, finished basement, room addition. Turning your current home into your dream home or building it from the ground up. Start something great at McCray Lumber. From drafting to delivery, we can even recommend the right guys for the job. Ask about our expert drafting service and anything else the McCray crew can help with. We're just east of downtown Topeka on 4th Street. McCray Lumber, the building supplier that supplies more than building materials. We deliver dreams done right.
First State Bank and Trust is an independent community bank serving the Perry community, Jefferson County, and Douglas County for many years. They have a long history of community service dating back to 1934, and that service continues today in 7 locations throughout northeast Kansas. Those locations are Perry, Lawrence, Tonganoxie, Baser, and Kansas City, Kansas. They offer a full array of financial products and services delivered by local banking professionals. Are you looking to purchase a new vehicle, or better yet, to purchase a vehicle for your student? Let First State Bank and Trust help make this process an easy one. They offer same-day approvals, new low rates, and the convenience of having payments charged directly from your checking account. Be sure to stop by the Perry branch at 402 Plaza Drive in Perry, Kansas, or give them a call at 785-597-5151. The 2017 Prairie La Compton High School live web stream is brought to you by Ham Companies, a strong employer of Jefferson County for over 70 years, providing high-quality service in waste management, asphalt, road construction, and quarries. And McCray Lumber. With 2 convenient locations in Topeka and Lawrence, be sure to call R.J. Brown at the Lawrence location or Travis Daniels at the Topeka location for all of your home improvement needs. And First State Bank and Trust, your local full-service bank with hometown pride. Let their friendly staff help you with loans, savings, and checking. Whether you're a longtime customer or looking to open a new account, First State Bank and Trust is there for you.
All right, coming back here, getting ready for the start of the second half of this Sabetha Blue Jay Perry Lecompton playoff game. And Mark, as we were getting some stats here from Pat Winchester, anything jump out to you on the page?
Oh boy, we knew this was going to jump out at us. Maybe we just didn't know quite so much. But total offensive domination by Sabetha. They had literally 49 plays for 261 yards,
Wow.
and all of that was on the ground. Perry Lecompton, basically 24 plays, and we had total yards of 83 offensive yards. Most of that was in the air, 5 for 8 passing and 1 touchdown. Rushing, 16 rushes for 16 yards. So, again, that big offensive line of Sabetha is making the difference. And, of course, a young man by the name of Gruber is making the difference. As we were just talking, JB, a couple of minutes ago, 17 rushes for 142 yards. He is having a night.
Yeah, he had a night and a half.
Yeah.
By the way, just in the first half, he had a night. So
Yeah.
he's looked good. And, the thing that's really caught my eye, again, you talk about what the cause did to St. Mary's on Tuesday. Dalton Killam really kind of had his way.
Yep.
And you mentioned the rushing yards. It's not there tonight, so they are certainly taking that away. To me, it seems like that what the Blue Jays are trying to do is say, hey, you are not going to beat us on the ground. We're going to take away what you did really well on Tuesday. Find another way.
And I think you're right. I think they've just decided that Dalton Kellum is not going to beat them on the ground. If he does, it's going to be on the scramble or on the outside. They have taken that read option away from them. They read the defensive end. If he goes with the fake to the outside, Dalton basically cuts it up inside, and every time he cuts it, there's 1, 2 linebackers waiting for him. And against other teams, they would flow to the outside, and then he would cut it back against them. But they've been very disciplined tonight. Sabetha has been on the defensive side and literally cutting that lane off for him.
Now, Mark, you've watched enough video at football games to kind of know if a team takes something away like that, what else is going to open up? What are you going to see open up by them taking those 2 linebackers and say, we're going to cover the middle of the ball when you fake that the jet sweep is what we call that, when that slot back comes across the quarterback's face and he hands it off the ball, or he fakes the handoff and goes up the middle. That's a jet sweep play fake. So if you take that middle away, what's open?
Well, 2 things come open normally, although they've done a good job of cutting both of them off. One is actually give it to Quinlan coming through, or Ty Packard coming through and running the quick sweep with him, although they've had enough people on the outside even then to cut that off as well, which they did the last time we played them. The other thing would be the counter. Instead of Dalton faking to the outside and cutting up inside, he actually goes to the outside in the opposite direction. He tried that once, and 2 people were standing there waiting for him there. So it's definitely the scouting report is, and the Sabetha coaches have done a nice job of saying, stop number 20.
Where he goes, you go.
And I think the linebackers basically are keying on him, all 3 of them. If they come to your side, the other 2 backers stay put. So it's like the weak side, the middle and the weak side linebackers stay put and keep their eye on Dalton Kellum. The other thing that has been open, and we've done a good job of exploiting it, has been the passing game. And I guess I thought we might throw a little bit more even the first half of this game. And I think we'll probably see a little bit more in the second half. At least hopefully try to shake that defense up and get something going for us. And it's important right now for us to get something going on this first offensive session. It'd be nice if we could score, cut it to obviously less than a 2.5 touchdown lead. Or we're down by, what are we down by? What was it, 15 points? 15 points would be 2 scores. We basically need to get into it.
We need to get into it here. You're right. I have a lot of confidence in Coach Paramore that he's also talked the same things that you and I talk about.
Yeah.
I guarantee you, he's had that going through his mind and been talking with that to his coaching staff too. I mean, he's just that quality of a coach.
Well, and part of it too is, quite honestly, we're just getting beat up front. The plays that we've had a little bit of success on, we've stayed with the blocks, we've driven them off. The plays that we haven't, it's our back, whoever it is, has no place to go. And I think once we look at films, we'll see why. When you play in games like this, you can't let your man go. You have got to fight tooth and nail from the offensive lineman standpoint of view.
Right. And again, Coach Paramore, again, known for making those adjustments at halftime. So not only has he talked about what we mentioned, I'm sure there's going to be a number of other things that they've discussed too. So let's see what kind of adjustments the Cause make here in half number 2. And as we saw last time, second half was when the Cause came out and started really playing.
And I think also on the defensive side, we can't just sit there and let them get 6 and 7 yards per carry. They are no offensive threat for passing the ball. We need to come up and smack them in the mouth and let them say, you are not going to do this just at your will.
Yeah. So here we go, getting ready for the second half of the second round of 3A playoff football. Again, number 4, Braden Cox is on to kick off. He's been squib kicking tonight. Let's see if he stays with that. And he does. A bouncer is going to be picked up probably around the 17-yard line. Number 3, Colton Maloney taking the kick, looking for some room. Maloney with a nice return here. Maloney takes it up past the 35, so outstanding return. Good field position to start the second half for the Cause.
I tell you, that was only a step away. He beats that guy. He's still running up the sideline, JB. That's a good start for us. That's a good sign. All right, let's see if we get something going as we
let's get it rolling. Let's playoff football time. Let's get going here.
That's right. Trips to the right. We'll see if we can pick on this defense over here. Maybe a little short pass to get us started with.
Maloney, the single receiver to the top of your screen. 3 receivers to the right. Kellum takes a snap, looking to throw quickly to Ty Packard, and that's what they're going to give tonight to the Cause. Again, if you're taking away those things that we mentioned, one of the things going to be open will be that quick hitch pattern that Ty Packard just ran on that first down play.
That's one of those things where we've got on number 3 to 2.
7-yard pickup on first down, 2nd and 3 coming up. Kellum takes a snap, gives straight ahead. No, he's going to keep it. Great play fake by Dalton Kellum. A little spin move. Kellum picks up about 6. Going to be enough for a first down. Flag coming in there.
Well, let's hope it's a face mask. Yeah, something. Okay, targeting.
Yeah, targeting would be the call there. So that's going to add 15, I believe, to that run. Player is down for the Blue Jays.
Hopefully it's just a cramp. He's pushing up that leg like it's a cramp.
Personal foul targeting is the call. There is an injured Blue
But that again will move us. I believe that's a 15-yard penalty spot from the spot. So it's a spot foul. Yep, they're going to march that down a little bit.
Take her from the 48 down to the 30. 36 is where we're going to drop the ball. 1st and 10 there.
All right. Well, the Cause get something going here.
So we'll take the first down.
That was that counter, by the way, that I was talking about. Instead of going back up to the middle, he came back to the outside.
Well, that one worked. I like that play. I hope we see that a few more times here tonight. My guess is we will. Quinlan coming in motion. This time the give to Quinlan. Quinlan looking for some room, and again, stepping up on the outside is the Blue Jay defense. So Quinlan picks up 1, 2nd and 9 coming up.
But I like that for 2 reasons. One, we have to force them to react to that, and that slows the linebackers down because they're watching Kellum. And 2, he really was only 1 step away from going a lot farther. 1 block, one step, and we keep going. So I like that. I like that option.
2 receivers set each side for the offense. It's going to be Tyler Erickson, 32, and Dalton Kellum in the backfield. Kellum, your quarterback, brings Quinlan in motion. Kellum takes a snap, little quarterback sprint, sweep to the left side. Kellum steps around 1 defender.
Good.
Picks up about 5.
Takes it down to the
Good.
30-yard line.
And we're in 4-down territory. right now.
Corey
Got
Rosie and Garber on the tackle.
third and about 4.
Yep, third and 4 coming up. 3 receivers slide to the right side for the cause. Maloney all alone up at the top of the screen. Kellum takes a snap. A little give straight ahead to Erickson. Erickson runs into a wall of Sabetha defenders.
That is just not there.
Tackle for no gain. Going to bring up a 4th down and 3.
Oh, boy.
No gain on that one. 4th and 3 coming up.
We got to have this, JB. We've got to have this.
Yeah,
this
we got to
is
keep
important.
moving.
Yep.
Packard, Quinlan, and Johnson to the right.
Hitch to Maloney.
Maloney all alone at the top. Looking quickly for Packard, 16. The sure-handed Packard takes the ball. Good enough for a first down. So keep the chains moving.
Good choice. Nice pass by Dalton Kellum. Nice reception by Ty. Made sure he had it, took a couple steps, and got that first down. Here we go.
Now, Mark, that's one of the plays you mentioned on the way up tonight.
Yep.
Take the hitch.
Yep.
And the hitch has been there. 3 receivers again to the right. Maloney all alone to the left. Kellum going to look Maloney's way. He's going to pump fake once, go to the middle. Has Quinlan there.
Oh.
In and out of Quinlan's hands right at the goal line. Had he hung on, I believe that would have been a touchdown.
Oh, my goodness. That's too bad. It was right there. I think if Shane wouldn't have that cast on, he'd have probably pulled that in and we'd be jumping up and down right now.
Clock stopped at 9:35 with that incomplete pass. 2 receivers set each side now. 2nd and 10 coming up. Kellum going to pump fake. He's going to try to go with the legs, and it's not going to be there. And Kellum down on the ground, very slow getting up right now.
I think there may have been some incidental helmet-to-helmet on that, but I think that's one of those they could have called there also. I'm surprised that they didn't, actually.
Yeah. That was right. And the shot. So 3rd and 11 coming up.
Still 2 downs to get it. 2 downs to get it.
Loss of 1 brings up 3rd down 11 for the cause.
Kellum takes a snap, going to roll to his left, look to throw, throws it out in the flat, and that ball's complete.
Nice
Ty
catch.
Packard with a great catch on the far sideline. The senior coming through on 3rd down.
Oh, baby. He wasn't even there. And Dalton just threw it out, and Ty moved up on the ball right up the sideline. What a great play,
That
JB.
was nice.
Wow. Here we go. 1st and goal.
Yeah, way to move the ball. This is
You
what
bet.
the Cause need here,
You
opening
bet.
up this half. Landon Johnson, the lone receiver to the right. 3 receivers to the left for Kellum. Kellum going to look to sprint to the left side, trying to get to the goal line. Turns
He's
the corner.
close.
He's right at the goal line. Just going to be a little bit short. 2nd and goal coming up.
There, Cause come out second half, a little fire in their belly, JB. I like it. Look like we're on about maybe the 1 or 2 yard line, somewhere in there.
Looks like right at the 2 mark, just inside.
Gruber and Garber lead the tackle.
Balance set coming up. 2 receivers each side. Kellum in the backfield brings Quinlan in motion. Kellum going to keep it straight ahead.
Nope,
Just not there.
Yeah, it's not there. I'm surprised they ran that play. That hasn't been there all night. They need to avoid that for a while until we start stretching those linebackers out a little bit. Of course, what do I know? I'm just up here in the nest. They obviously see something down there.
Again, 2 receivers each side. Kellum gives to Erickson, tripped up in the backfield. Nothing there. 4th and goal now coming up.
Well, here we are, down to 1 play. This is a big one. This would get us back in the ball game.
And it looks like Guest coming in for Erickson. Looks like with the set here, Paramore may call a timeout or he may go.
We may see some backers stunting right here.
Uh-huh. Kellum takes the ball, going to get to his left, looking for the goal line. There's nothing there.
Nope.
And Kellum is stopped on the left side.
2 plays hurt us.
Yeah.
The 2nd and 3rd down up inside. I'm not quite sure why we ran that, but that's okay. We at least showed that we could drive on them, and now we've got them in poor field position. Let's see if we can keep them down here and get that ball back. Kind of an encouraging drive, JB. They had some great plays in there, mixed it up a little bit, and had some success. But just come up short, and that was literally at about the 1 yard line. He was close.
Well, we would say deep in their own territory, you'd expect the Blue Jays to run, but yeah, I think you can expect them to run about anywhere on the field.
Yeah.
Mark.
Well, this is still dangerous territory. And that's why, I thought he made the hit in the backfield.
Yeah, they brought the pressure
Yep.
going after that. It was give to the dive back. Byers straight ahead. Byers picks up about 4 yards.
72, Spencer Funk. I thought he had him hit in the backfield, and the forward momentum of the back, of course, carried it for about another 3 miles, which is typically what they've been doing tonight. So, second and about 6 or 7.
And Scott Urban led the cause tackler.
Blue Jays hustle to the line of scrimmage in that tight formation. Brownlee takes the ball to the right side. Quarterback keep. Again, moves it up probably about another 3 yards to 4. Third down and 2 coming up for the Blue Jays.
Well, it would be nice to get a stop right here.
Where is number 10 in the backfield? I don't know if he's even in right now, to be honest. Brownlee takes a snap, gives to the dive back. Byer almost busts that all the way. He was 1 man away.
That was Ty Packard making a touchdown-saving tackle. I'll tell you what, he had a head of steam going, didn't he?
A 9-yard pickup, and the Blue Jays will have first and 10.
Well, okay, here we go. Ball on, what do we got, 15? Or almost at 20, I'm sorry.
Ball setting at the 19. First down and 10 coming up. Receiver wide to the left. That will move them back 5 yards. And number 2 for the Blue Jays, that's Cole Ohm, the tight end, the senior. Just getting a little bit of a jump there.
The legal procedure against the Blue Jays.
Okay, time for the defense to step up here. Shut them down on first down. Make it a little more difficult.
Number 7, Blake Fry, split wide to the bottom of your screen. Brownlee takes a snap. He's going to keep again. Actually, he gives to number 10, Gruber.
Joe Gruber off the left
He
side.
just sidesteps people at the line of scrimmage. It's like he has another
down.
gear that makes him go a step left all in one motion.
Gruber picks up 8 on that 1st and 15. Puts it back into a very manageable second down, at least better than a long yardage. Second and 8 coming up for Sabetha. Gruber again with the ball. Stepping right over the pile, picking up another 5 yards.
That big offensive line is just wrecking havoc up front. It's, my gosh.
Yeah, it's one of those things they say, pin the ears back and go get it.
Yeah,
And
that's exactly what they're doing.
doing.
It's really quite impressive. I'm very impressed with them coming off the ball.
Brownlee gives to Byer. Byer
There we go.
stacked up in the backfield. Doesn't make the first down. Going to be very close. 4th and less than 1
I think
coming
he's short,
up.
But Sabetha, that close, I'm sure will go for it.
Boy, deep in their own territory.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Okay.
They've got to be going pretty confident about their running game. That's what I would do too. I just keep the ball away from Perry Compton. If they give it up here, just, yeah.
Boy, the Cause can shut down here and hold on 4th down.
Yep.
They're going to get it back in excellent field position.
Big play. Bring
so
those
let's see if they
linebackers
can
up.
bring them all.
Bring those linebackers up.
And here comes the blitz. Brownlee, little pitch to Gruber to the
Come on,
outside,
come on,
turns
come
it
on.
up,
Oh.
and he gets there. So that was a big play here in this game. Gruber takes the pitch, sweep right, picks up 5, first down. Blue Jays keep the ball.
I like the pressure by the linebackers. It just outran our linebackers. Had we have had a little bit more speed there, I think we'd have tackled them for a good 2 or 3 yard loss, but just wasn't meant to be.
And the Blue Jay offense keeps the defense back in the game and on their heels.
There we
this
go.
time, the
There we
defense
go.
steps up. No gain there on first down. If they do, maybe 1. In comes Ike Dwyer, number 50, and number 57 for the Cause. That is Corey Shackelford into the game as the Cause continue to rotate in defensive linemen, keeping them fresh. Up
Nice job in that last play. Colin Rosilian makes a nice penetration on that and makes that first hit, and the rest of the Cause come over to help him. So good to see that. Good job, Colin.
Brownlee, the quarterback under center, pitches to the outside to Engelken. Engelken has some room, turns the corner.
That should be a holding. That should be a holding.
Mason Engelken on the carry.
Yep, they got a holding on that. That was. Yep.
The call is holding against the Blue Jays. That is 10 yards from the spot of the foul.
And if I'm a defensive lineman, I'd be going, see, I told you they were holding. All night long. Come on, ref.
Yeah.
Let's call them. End result, they gain about a half a yard on that play. It's still second down. But, yeah. Once they get that edge, though, boy, it's easy to get going.
They do. Second and 8 coming up.
8 for the Blue Jays after the penalty.
Fry to the top of your screen. A give straight ahead. I believe that's Garber, 32.
Takes the ball out to the 42-yard line.
That's just a situation where they had a big old pocket right there. He had plenty of time to step down the line of scrimmage, give him the ball. Kind of just even a little bit of mix-up, and nobody even hit him until after he took a couple of steps. Again, that offensive line. Nice job.
All right, dive play straight ahead.
And he's short
he's
again.
Going to be short. Going to bring up a 4th and 1 again.
Well, again, might as well go for it.
You know the old saying, 3 yards in a cloud of dust will leave you with 4th and 1. We've been seeing quite a few 4th and 1s here tonight.
Yeah.
And we've been seeing a lot of pounded on the ground and clouds of dust, too. Here.
Well, you never know. Might get that proverbial fumble.
Yeah, here we go. Brownling takes a snap. The dive play again. Garber picks up 5, first down.
Once again, Ty Packard making a big tackle. He misses that. That may go a long ways. But again, instead of picking up half a yard, they're picking up 5.
You know, they continue just to grind this out. I mean, the clock continues to move here in the third quarter. Already, 2:34 is all that is remaining here in the third quarter. Tight formation again.
Whoopsie.
Jumps on this side. That was a full house backfield, almost a little wishbone look there.
Yeah. Another little wrinkle in their offense. Of course, when you're a running team, you can have lots of those type of wrinkles. You can bring them back in. You can put them on the wing, stack them up, power eye, all sorts of different things.
Yeah.
So.
Well, I don't think in the 3 games that I've seen, the last 3, I haven't seen that.
No, that's correct.
So here they are. That fullback is right beside the quarterback. Straight ahead goes the running back. He's going to pick up about 3 yards, maybe 4. I'm going to say 3. So it's going to bring up a 2nd and 12.
That just continues to amaze me. We had him completely cut off and surrounded. He planted his foot and cut it up. And what did he pick up, 3-4 yards?
Yeah.
Just
3.
Very impressive.
About 3.5, actually.
And it's not from a lack of effort from the defense. I mean, we've got him. We're right there. We're just not bringing him down.
Same formation, full house backfield. 3 running backs behind the quarterback, Brownlee. Dive play to the right side, continuing to grind it out. Go to the Blue Jay running backs.
Takes the ball into Cod territory.
Ball now sitting at the 45. Clock still running. 3rd down and 5 or 4th and 5 coming up here. 4th and 5. Same formation, 3 running backs in the backfield for the Blue Jays. Dive play again.
Come on. There we go. We got to stop.
Okay.
We got to stop. Good. That's what we need. Now, they didn't score in that possession. We still got pretty good field possession. And, hey, a score, and we're back into it, JB.
So was that 4th down or 3rd down?
That was 4th down. So, Cause get the ball.
I think there's some confusion whether that
they
was
had
3rd
fourth.
or 4th.
They had a 4th on the change, didn't they?
They did. Got to be honest, I don't know if they remarked that correctly after one of the penalties.
Well, if they get it wrong, this would be a big mistake. Oh, they're pointing to.
They're going to say first down. They're going by what the box was marked.
Well, it's too bad that the guy in the box is a Sabetha guy. So
yeah, he is.
Can't be blaming us on that one.
If we're on the road, I would say that was home cooking, but we are here at Sabetha, and they take the wrong side of that one, I believe. So Cause will take over on downs here.
Wow, break for the Cause.
Yeah.
Here we go.
And Kellum takes a snap. Gives straight ahead to Erickson. Nothing there again.
Okay.
2nd down for the Cause, a pickup of 1.
All right. Well, here we go.
Erickson.
Let's see that.
2nd down and 8 on the 43.
At the 40s where we
Cause
started.
in doubles, two receivers to either side.
Okay, Kellum takes a snap, looking to throw out to the flat. Has Quinlan. Quinlan looking to get some moves on, pounding ahead over the 45. Quinlan picks up the first down.
Well, that was kind of a dangerous pass, but he looped it over the cornerback's head, and Quinlan was right there. And that's one of those things where if you do make that proverbial move, you can go a long ways. But the defense surrounded him pretty quickly, so I like it.
Three receivers set to the left side, one to the right. Kellum and Erickson in the backfield. Kellum looking to throw again, has all kinds of time, airs it out down the middle, going for Packard. That ball tipped 2 times by 2 defenders and falls incomplete. 45.8 left here in the third quarter.
He did have all sorts of time. Of course, the defense is rushing 3, so that means they're dropping 8 into coverage. But I'm surprised we also had a man open over the middle, number 3, Maloney. So they were going for it. That's good for them. I like it. We got that trips outnumbered on the left again.
3 to the left, 1 to the right. Kellum going to do a quarterback sweep to the left side, trying to go ahead. Kellum pulls up and gains about 7 on that second down play.
Well, here we are in 4-down territories, basically the rest of the game.
You have to,
yeah.
absolutely. Yeah. 29 point some seconds and running, 25 seconds left here. See if the Cause get off another play here in the third quarter. Looks like they are going to try. 2 receivers set each side for the Cause. Kellum takes a snap, little play fake, trying to go ahead. Thrown back.
Kellum dropped for no gain.
Just not there.
I hate to keep harping on it, but we did not sustain any blocks on those 2 defenders right there. They came clean very quickly, too quickly. I'm sure Coach Paramore will be very disappointed when we watch that on film. But again, I'm not quite sure why we're continuing to go there. It hasn't been there all night, JB. But again, the coaches down there see something, and they've got to figure something out also. So it's 4th down and about 4.
We'll take a quick break here and be right back.
Experience counts at McCray Lumber. Some of those box store employees weren't even born yet when most of the McCray crew were already experts. And today all of them are the cream of the crop when it comes to smarts. Your building project is important. You want the best advice, not somebody's best guess. So do it the McCray way. Come see us just east of downtown Topeka on 4th Street. You might run into somebody you know. McCray Lumber, the building supplier that supplies more than building materials. We deliver dreams done right.
All right, JB, 4th and about 3.5. Again, another big play for the offense.
We've seen a lot of 4th downs tonight here. I'm not sure what the percentage is going to be for the Blue Jays. They've got quite a few of them. The Cause, not as many. But we need this one. Let's throw out everything else. Let's get this one right here, and it all feels good, I think.
Well, let's see what we've got.
All right. Kellum takes a snap, looking to throw quickly.
There he is.
And
no.
In and out of the hands of number 83, Landon Johnson. It was there. That was the hitch again, Mark. We've talked about it. That's the play that they're giving us tonight.
That is a must catch. As a receiver, there is no excuse for that. I hate to pick on Landon, but he was open. The ball was down there. He had a good shot at it. That's too bad. That's just a missed play by the Cause. So they missed an opportunity again. So 1st down for Sabetha.
Taking over at the 38.
And again, they haven't moved. There they go, change. Okay.
And the play was to Byers. We got a stoppage in play.
I think the officials hadn't marked the ball ready for play yet.
Okay.
1st and 10 Blue Jays, ball on the 38.
Well, we talked earlier in the evening, JB, about you couldn't make any mistakes in this game, and unfortunately, that's one of those big ones. We made a couple of them here tonight.
And Brownlee under center takes the snap, hands off to number 10. Gerber still on his feet, pounding ahead. A nice gain. Picks up about 9 on 1st down.
It just amazes me how we can't bring him down. We had 2 or 3 good shots at him right there before he turned the corner, and boom, he just kept his balance and kept running. My goodness, very impressive. I'm not trying to be a pro Sabetha person. He's run very well tonight.
Hey, you got to give credit. Again, straight
Dive.
ahead, number 21, Byer.
Yep.
Byer picks up the first down as he picks up about 8 yards.
That would be a first down for the Blue Jays.
Well, the Cause have had their 2 opportunities this quarter, or this half. Just haven't been able to do anything with it.
Brownlee, dive play, 32.
Oh, no.
Garber on his
no.
feet. He turns the corner inside the 30 at the 20.
Garber sweeps the left
Taken
side.
out of bounds right around the 17, 16-yard line, depending on the spot.
On the tackle.
Well, it's one of those things where they had one more blocker than we had defenders out there. They pulled a guard and got quickly out on that, and that looks like a tough play to stop. If I'm a cornerback seeing those guys coming at me, I'm like a little nervous.
Brownlee takes a snap, dive play straight ahead. Engelken.
Mason Engelken on the carry off the right side. Takes the ball down inside the 10.
Well,
to the 9.
Boy, nice gain on first down.
They're chewing up yardage on first down, aren't
Yeah.
they? Wow.
Picks up 7 there.
So they literally have 3 downs to get 4 yards.
On the
Ooh.
tackle for the Cause.
Gruber's going to be real close to another first down.
Yeah, he's got it. That's first and going to be first and goal right there.
To a first down. It is first down and yardage.
Very impressive.
First and goal for the Blue Jays. Ball resting on the 5.
Well, call defense. Let's see if we can keep them out here.
Here's a snap, dive play. Gruber straight ahead, still spinning, and looks like he's in for the touchdown.
Boy, what an athlete. You have to admire him. Even as an opponent, you have to admire him. He just got hit, kept running, made a spin, and fell over the goal line. That's just plain old effort on his part. That's a nice job.
So right now, score standing at 27-6. Extra point is pending. Kick is up, and it is good. That makes us
Kick is good.
28-6.
Well, that's too bad
10:53 remaining.
because really the second half, Sabetha has not really dominated like they did the first half. And yes, we have nothing to show for it. We had 2 good marches that just fell short, and quite honestly, we could have 2 touchdowns here, and things have gone a little bit differently. It could have been a totally different ball game. You add 14 to our score, and we're in the ball game.
Well, Mark, I kind of in my mind, I thought 28 points, you would have to score more than 28 against Sabetha to beat them. And the reason I say is because they scored 28 the last time we played them this year, and they scored 28 last year when we played them.
Yeah.
So they have 28 again on the board here, and it was just something that I felt probably going to have to score because they're going to get theirs with that powerful running game.
Yeah, and I think we have the type of offense that can score those kind of points quickly, but we've had a couple of chances that we've missed earlier in the game. So we're going to need something good happening here, and lots of good things to happen here in the last, down to 10 minutes and 53 seconds in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, running games will do that to you. They'll move the clock along pretty quickly, and that's what we're seeing here in Sabetha tonight.
Well, maybe a run back for a touchdown. We haven't seen one of those for a while.
That. And another squib kick bouncing around to be fielded by Maloney.
Oh, there's a hole there.
There it is. If he can get there, Maloney, if he can turn on the speed, he's got a cutback on his feet, taking it across the 50. So a nice return. Can the Cause take advantage?
I'll tell you, that was close.
Yeah,
that was close. You saw that right away.
It opened up, didn't it?
Yeah, he could have. I think. Well, it's hard to say from up here, but look, if he'd have kept on coming outside, maybe got a few more yards. I don't know if he'd gone all the way, but that was a good setup for the Cause. Colton Maloney doing a great job fielding the ball, picking up some blocks, and making a move. So here we go.
All right,
Hope
2
springs
receivers
eternal.
each side. Kellum has the offense set. Packard coming in motion. Packard the give, trying to get to that sweep, and they shut it down. That's tough. I thought the outside would be open, and I'll be doggone if that outside backer didn't chase him back.
Well, the last time we played them, they had their defense set to stop the outside. They've kept that there, and now they also have the keys on the inside of the linebackers, and they're daring us to throw. And that's the only place we've really made much of a difference tonight.
You're right. 3-man rush, 8-man dropping back. Kellum pump fakes once, goes to Packard, in and out of his hands. Incomplete. 3rd down coming up.
Yep. Should have been, could have been, would have been if. A nice catch would have had that. A lot of time to throw.
Balance set again, 2 receivers each side for the Cause. 3rd and 10. Kellum looking to throw again. Has all kinds of time against that 3-man rush.
Oh,
And that ball intended for 83 Johnson.
yeah, that
Well covered.
That didn't have much chance. They
No.
were too deep on that receiver. And now the question is, do we punt or do we go for it? We're already down by 3 scores.
I don't know how many shots you're going to have at having the ball back here,
Yeah,
Mark.
yeah.
I think you got to go for it. Well, Kellum kicks it away. Now what we got to hope for now is to stop him quickly
Yeah.
or get a turnover.
Yeah. Yeah, that's right.
This Sabetha team has shown that they'll take a ball inside the 20 and deep in their own field position, and they'll just grind out the clock.
Well, and
keep it away
the
from
other
them.
thing that they showed us when they, right at the end of the first half, when they scored literally 55 yards in less than a minute, 55 seconds.
Yeah.
And, yeah, when a running team, that's really unusual. So they have a great set of weapons tonight
Let's see
against
if we
us.
can get something turned over here. A turnover would be great. Brownlee takes the ball, gives up the middle. Little dive play to, I believe, number 15, Engelken. Engelken picks up good yardage on first down, real close to another first down marker if he's not there.
Well, I'll tell you, I was watching Hayden Robb that time. You can tell he's just not himself tonight. You know, he's got that broken thumb, and he just missed the kid. Normally in the year, he would have brought him down.
Second and very short,
There we
stacked
go.
up.
Cole
Cole
Logan.
Logan comes up
There's
big.
the play. Maybe a little bit of a loss on that play.
Yeah. Third down coming up. Fourth down, we'll call it fourth.
Call
If they
for
want
it.
to flip it one more time, the fourth down, we take it, right?
Yeah, that's right. That's right. Well, here the Cause go. 3rd and short for Sabetha. See if we can step up and rack them at a loss again here.
A normal double tight formation. Dive straight ahead. Nope, quarterback keep. Brownlee keeps it. Moves ahead for 3 yards and a first down.
I'll tell you what, though, they did a pretty good job. They put pressure right where the place was. I thought they might have stacked them up there in the backfield, but the quarterback kept the ball and moved it forward for that first down again.
On the tackle was number 58, Hayden Robb, 1st and 10 Blue Jays.
And wing to the right side for Sabetha. Dive play again to the right side. And he's stacked up, but he does gain 5 to 6 yards again on first down.
You know, that dive play just seems so simple when you look at it. It ought to be easy to stop, but it has been giving us fits. And I noticed in the game film last week of Moore-Hill, it gave Moore-Hill fits also. It's a very deceptive play. It's one-on-one black, and if the linebacker misses it, he's gone.
Yeah.
And that's what's been happening.
Good yardage.
Yeah. They just got us outnumbered at that spot.
Brownlee again under center. Give ahead. Engelken straight ahead.
Ike
Moving
Dwyer.
around.
Ike Dwyer did a nice job of closing
Yeah.
that down from the end that time.
I think he's going to have another first down.
Engelken takes the ball out to the 36-yard line.
Keep this up, we may not get the ball back, JB.
Yeah.
First down, Blue Jays.
Well, and again, they're not doing the big plays. They're just going to line up
Yep.
and try to blow you back. Get 5-6 yards.
Yep.
Looks like number 58, Hayden Robb,
Yeah.
down the play.
Down. He's a little battered and bruised tonight. I think he was that way
Yeah.
before the game started.
Riley Beasler, that is coming in.
Yeah, it looks like
Yep.
number 25.
Another freshman replacing a freshman there.
I'll tell you what, though, Riley has been playing some awfully good football on the JV level, too. I watched a couple of home games with him, and he's not afraid to step in and get his nose dirty. He's in that middle linebacker spot now. That's where all the action is.
Riley takes a snap again. Dive play straight ahead.
There you go.
Engelken, the carrier.
Grant Roush sticking his nose in there
Engelken
from that outside linebacker position.
Second down and 6.
Yeah,
picks up almost 5 yards on first down
Yeah.
again.
Yeah, it's a tough position to be in on the defense.
Brownlee under center, taking his time. Little pitch. It's going to be number
Good
9.
pressure.
The ball
Caught
carrier.
defense.
That's Hackney. Hackney stacked up. Looks like Grant Roush, Joel Guess, and a few others in on that play.
They had a little game going on. They brought a stunt in with a linebacker and free safety or strong safety. I'm sure it came. Joel Guess came up, read that play really, pushed him to the outside, and boom, he ran out of territory.
Brownlee takes a snap. Dive play to the left side this time. Looks like number 21, that is Byer carrying the ball. Byer kicks up probably about 4 yards. Fourth down coming up. Fourth down and almost 4.
Hey, that's well within their reach.
Sure is.
If I'm then I'm going with it. They're up big. They're up by 22. There's no real sense in punting it right now. So, opportunity for the Caw defense.
Yeah, step
Throwing
up
from
here,
loss.
make a play.
Make a little
Get the ball
play.
back and strike quick. That's
You
got to
bet.
be the plan here.
That's
Brownlee checks the defense, trying to draw the cause off sides
Oh,
and
there we go.
actually
They
gets
make
him
the
to jump.
mistake.
So
There we go.
that moves him back 5. Now maybe we'll see a punt.
Illegal procedure against the Blue Jays. That is a 5-yard penalty. And we'll bring up 4th down 8.
Not sure why the coach is stepping out in the field unless he's called a timeout. Well, 4th and 8. And I don't know if they brought a punter in.
Let's find out.
Nope.
Well, I think their just plan is to move the clock here.
Oh,
Brownlee,
quick
got
kick.
a little quick
Oh,
kick.
my. That's going to roll, too. Boy, well played.
Boy.
Down to about the 21.
Yep, 21. Cause get the ball back, but Joe Gruber, a nice pump there on the run.
Yeah.
Not oftentimes you see a rugby-style kick from the running back on a sweep, huh?
That's exactly right. So, well, the Caws get their hands on the ball one more time here with 6:05 left in the quarter. Be nice to get another quick score here and maybe get an onside and a couple of breaks. I mean, you can always dream up these scenarios, JB. As unlikely as they might be, football is a funny game.
Yeah.
Strange things happen. Here we go. Trips to the right.
All right, let's see what the
Oh, no.
Cause dial up, and ball gets away. So
Just a little bit of a problem handling the ball.
going towards the wrong goal line.
Yeah,
there, Mark.
I'm sure he just looked up, took his eyes off the ball. That just happens when you get the big defense against you. Yeah.
And it looks like we're going to have a timeout by
Yeah.
the Blue Jays. Just weren't set and ready for that. So
Timeout.
they'll take a timeout. We'll take one as well and get a few more commercials in if we can.
And with 5:40.
Are you looking for a full-service bank who offers free checking? Then look no further. First State Bank & Trust free checking account is a simple, convenient, no-frills account. This account features no service charge and no minimum balance. First State Bank & Trust also makes banking convenient with online banking and mobile apps. Once you sign up for online banking, you're able to use your mobile device. Just search for First State Bank & Trust in the App Store or Google Play. Stop by any of the First State Bank & Trust locations to open your account today. And don't forget to ask about the Call Spirit Card. First State Bank & Trust, where banking is still a people business.
All right, coming back here again, 5:41 remaining in the game. Cause down 28-6. You know, Mark, you made a good point as we were off the air there. We could have had 2 scores here in this half, which, again, 28-6 versus 28-21 with 5:41 remaining is a big difference here. And you know, again, a good football team, you just cannot make mistakes. When they open the door, you got to take advantage here. This is what a team will do to you.
Mm-hmm.
3 receivers to the right for Kellum. Kellum going to sprint to the right side, look to throw, a little run pass option, has
There it is.
Quinlan
Nice.
in the middle, and ball dropped right at the 25.
Well, we've seen that too much tonight, JB.
Yes.
We've dropped one on the end line, the goal line down on that end, and we dropped a 4th down pass that was in and out of our receivers' hands and a couple more things. So it's one of those things where you get into the playoffs, you cannot afford to do that. Unfortunate.
Yeah. Kellum takes a snap, looking to throw, going deep down the sideline, trying to get it to Packer. That ball is going to be intercepted by 21 Byer.
Well, he made a nice play on the ball. It hung up there a long time, and he just had better position than what Ty did. So had a nice catch, over the shoulder catch. And with 5 minutes 29 seconds left, Sabetha gets the ball back again in great field position, just what they needed from our standpoint. They've got the ball on the 47-yard line, and that may have done it, unfortunately, JB. I think the ball game might be out of reach right now.
Yeah, and the seniors on this CAW team have to kind of start filling that.
Yeah.
And again, a lot of them have had a good run their 4 years. Dive play up the middle to Ingleton. Ingleton takes it up for about another gain of 8 or 9, depending on where the spot is. Again, those seniors, number 19, Joel Guess, number 32, Tyler Erickson, 35, Toby Meyer, number 57, Corey Shackelford, Kyle Bonham, number 70, anchoring up front, 73, Mason Rohde, another starter, 83, Landon Johnson. Those are the seniors that will be wrapping up a game here tonight. Brownlee takes a snap, dive play again, 15, Ingleton picks up about 4 yards, first down.
Talking about the seniors, one of the things that they can take home from this is it'll be a 7-4 season, but it's the first time we've actually won a playoff game in almost 10 years. It's been 9 years, and that was the year we went all the way to the state championship against Hayden. So it's quite an accomplishment for them just to even do that. It's been a long time coming, and it sets the tone for next year, perhaps.
Agreed. And again, a lot of experience back for next year's team.
Yep. A lot of juniors and sophomores out there, and a couple of freshmen.
Brownlee takes a snap, dive play to the left side. That, I believe, is number 9, Hackney.
Yeah. They just grind it out there, just awfully powerful on the ground. My goodness, awfully powerful.
7 yards, second down 3.
7-yard gain on that one.
Hayden Robb, second down 3, Blue Jays.
Ingleton and Hackney in the backfield behind Browning. Again, Browning taking his time. He's going to wait for the back judge to start moving his arm, which indicates there are 5 seconds left on the play clock. And Browning takes a snap, give to Hackney on the left side. 5 yards, first down.
The other thing that amazes me, I can understand a back running low with a helmet and shoulders leading, but he's standing up, running straight forward, and there's a huge hole right there. So there's some awfully good blocking going on up front.
Scott Urban was on the tackle for the cause.
And Hackney and Ingleton in the backfield behind Browning. One tight end to the right, split to the left, wing to the left for the Blue Jays. Again, Browning using all the clock. Dive play straight ahead.
Jam it up pretty good there.
Yeah.
Nice job. Again, Grant Rauch coming up. A little bit of a stunt coming on. Joel Guest coming up.
Yeah.
From that strong safety spot.
The senior getting in there.
Yeah. He's been doing that pretty steadily all season long. He's been playing that very well. Very proud of him.
Again, Hackney and Ingleton in the backfield. Browning takes a snap. Little quick pitch out here to Ingleton to the right side. Ingleton's going to be wrapped up, staying in bounds. Ty Packard, number 16, taking him down. Also, number 7, Grant Roush in on that play.
Well, there's another one of those situations where Grant by next year will be a little bit stronger, a little bit bigger, and he'll be able to plow through that double team, and he'll be able to wreck that type of play. But he's a little bit smaller than those 2 linemen that pulled out there, and then had to lead black not too far away. So tough play to defend, 2-on-1.
Well, almost 2 minutes remaining here in the game. Again, Sabetha in control of this one. Riley takes a snap. Hackney straight ahead. Picks up about 3. 4th down coming up. Hey, Mark, coming out of this game, again, as we're winding up here, As you mentioned, great season for the cause. And the only thing you can do here is you got to tip your cap to the Blue Jays. I mean, we've come up here two times. Two times they put 28 points on the board, and they've come away with a win. So I think they're a very good team, and it looks like they'll be matching up next week with Osage City. I'm kind of curious to see how that comes out, because I think the Blue Jays have a few more wins in them yet in this season.
I think so.
Angleton going to the middle. I don't believe he got there.
First down, Perry LeCompte.
Cause will take over.
Will take over on downs. And with 1:14 to play.
All right, minute 14. See what the Cause have in store.
See if he can finish strong on the season.
Ladies and gentlemen, we'd like to remind you that following the game tonight, we will have our presentation of the regional runners-up and regional championship trophies.
Kellum takes the ball, gives straight ahead to number 32, Erickson.
A pickup of 1.
Erickson, short gain on the play.
It appears that Sabetha will host Osage City next Friday night.
Kellum takes the ball, pump fakes once, throws quickly in the middle.
That's a first down.
Yeah. Looks like that was to Landon Johnson, number 83.
Nice catch, catching on the way down.
Yeah, another senior there, getting a little work in. Number 16, Ty Packard, also one of those seniors. Maybe he'll get to touch the ball here again. Going out, Kellum throws it to the middle, in and out of the hands. You have to think that cast on Quinlan's hand is just making it hard for him to catch. We've seen him drop 2 or 3 here late in the season, and ball bounces pretty good off a hard cast.
Yeah, that was a nice throw. He was wide open. Good contact with the ball, just couldn't haul it in. That's unfortunate, but you know the kid's trying hard, and he's a deadly weapon for us most often.
3 receiver to the left, Kellum rolling to his left, trying to float it to Packard, just out of his reach. 3rd and 10 coming up.
As I started to say, the musical will be Thursday, Saturday, Sunday for performances now.
All right, 3rd down and 10 for the Cause.
Dinner before the musical will take place on Saturday night.
Kellum takes a snap, looking to throw to his left, under pressure, rolling out to his right now. Flips it ahead, looking for Johnson. That ball is going to be picked off, and that will be it. It's 25 seconds left. I believe one snap of the ball here by the Blue Jays, and it will close the book on the Cause playoff run this season.
Yep, I'm sure the Cause will be disappointed with the outcome of this game tonight, JB, but you know what? It has been a great season. There's been lots of chills and thrills along the way, lots of fantastic things to watch, and I'm really proud of the kids for going this far, working hard.
Yeah, you know, Mark, it's been one of those things. We've said it many times here. It's a joy to be able to announce these games and watch the games. We have good seats, of course, and we've been able to watch some good football as the Cause have gone through this year. So this again, as we're ticking down inside of 10 seconds, this will bring us to a close of the game. So again, the Cause this season get to put another trophy on the wall. I know it's not the one they wanted.
Well, we get 2 of them, I think. We got one last week for the
by district.
You get one tonight for the regional runner-up. So
sure,
it's nice to have a little hardware we put up in the hallway. And for those of you that haven't been to the high school lately, they've moved all the trophies, all the old trophies as well as the new ones, in one of the hallways down to the south side of the old gym. So if you get a chance to come into some of the basketball games this year, you might want to walk down that hallway to memory lane. Some of you that have been involved in some of those trophies, they're up there. They're all up there. We've taken them out of the closets, dusted them off, and Coach Paramore, and I can't remember, did you help him with that?
I helped a little bit with that, and I think a couple of the other coaches did too.
Yeah, I think it's very impressive. There are a lot of trophies up there.
Yes,
great
sir.
Heritage of Perry the Compton, so appreciate that.
All right, signing off here tonight. Again, Mark Armstrong. Again, thank you for joining us up here at Sabetha this evening and riding up with us.
Thank you, JB. I've enjoyed working with you this entire season. I missed Armin tonight, though. He should be out here shivering with us.
Yes,
right now.
That's right. Get a little cold. Got a little nose running here myself.
Yeah.
Also, again, Will Gantz, our technical engineer, we'll call him.
There we go.
Behind the camera, helping us out with all the tech equipment that we have. And, again, it's been a fun one. So, Mark, as I understand, too, before we sign off, I think you're going to do maybe a few basketball games,
Do
3 to
some
4.
of the basketball games. We'll see what we can work out with a schedule and see how that works out. And that'll be kind of fun, too. Last year we did the one of the games, the tournament games of the boys basketball team. So we'll see if we can work a couple of things out and see what goes on. That'll be fun.
Okay, so we'll plan on that. So be sure and check the social media channels and the YouTube channel as basketball season near. And next week will be Buffer Week. So if you're out and about next week, believe we have the musical should be on tap for Thursday, Friday, and Saturday evenings. Come out and support the kids and watch a great performance of Cinderella. So again, from Sabetha High School, your final 28-6, ending the Cause season. So a great game to watch here and a great season for the Cause. So for all of us from Perry Lecompton High School, we'll look forward to seeing you soon on the YouTube channel. And thank you again for listening along, and have a great evening.